Hello, hello. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. How's everyone doing? Sir, yes. The Ballard who lived.
Soft on demand, soft on demand, soft on demand.
Certainly no soft on demand today, that's for sure. Although I have got my special concoction, just because it's the weekend, why not? I want to celebrate with you guys. Your independence from my country. Congratulations. He lived. The question is, did Bella? The thighs are a little bit chafed. Thanks for asking. The left one at least. I don't know why the right one's okay. Maybe I lean more towards this way when I'm walking home. But bear in mind, I didn't just fucking walk 15,000 steps. That was 30,000 steps in total I walked. That's a lot. Mr. Itchy! Another month, Doctor.
Community.
Hey, it's only top because of absolute giga chads like yourself. How you been, mate? The thick thigh man Paul. Too long to work into the what man Paul, unfortunately, but you can have it if you want. Hair looking good. Is it? I know, it's curling out. I've got a sort of like a low-key curl going on here. Wants to just go whoop, whoop, like a new pointer. It's certainly getting more wavy lately. I don't know what's going on. I don't think I'm doing anything different with my hairdryer. I couldn't stay awake through that walk home. Ha, that almost made two of us, mate. Actually, while you're here, before you guys leave, any of you, I see a lot of tier 3s in chat. I've been tidying up this idea for the people on YouTube that can't come to Twitch that obviously want to see the tier 3 stuff. I've been trying to make that a Patreon thing as well, but I think one little incentive as well, if I can have for people that are tier 3, or those that want to do the Patreon route, you now get a little shout out at the end of the stream. So I'll show you, then I'll come back. It's not an extensive list yet, we're working on it, but I thought that was quite nice, you know, because these guys do help show support, because there's not that much reason to give a tier 3 sub. It's very kind of them to do that, so that's 3 times the price of a normal sub. Not that I don't appreciate the normal sub as well, but I thought, you know, let's just like shout out the Liceno Gaibs. So there you go. You can look forward to that. And the drawings as well. The only upset thing is that YouTube puts that annoying fucking thing over everything, so I need to leave enough time. I'd like to think, hopefully in time, that list will become a scroll. That'd be nice. The Lawson Algaib. Hey, that reminds me, I need to do that Konbini cocktail at some point, don't I? I can't do it with Nick because he's going to be gone until August. I need to find someone else. I'll find someone to do it with. I don't think I should do it alone. That'd be dangerous. Right? Right. Sobering! It says something.
Paul appreciates everyone,
yes,
even
I do.
the tier 2 subs,
yes.
Even though no one knows what tier 2 is for.
Tier 2, I'll have you know, have their own little special emote with me with blue glasses. So it's definitely worth something. Okay? Worth something. But I also appreciate the prime. Welcome back in. 2 years, Sobering, you've been here. How do you feel? Are you still sane? We will get there one day. It will be 10 minutes. Wow, I can change the speed. That's okay. We're not too worried about that bit, but that'd be nice if it goes 10 minutes. If I can be anywhere near like 1% the speed or amount that CoffeeZilla gets on YouTube, I'll be happy. Have you seen the end of his streams or his videos? His like 10 minutes just like it's like Star Wars, but like times 20. It's crazy. Actually, no, more like Lord of the Rings. Happy to see you made it alive. Thank you, Regina. I made it alive. However, I do have to confess, something did not survive the journey home. I looked for my portable Wi-Fi modem, which normally is in the side pocket of my IRL bag. It didn't make it home. I don't know where it went. Luckily, it's not that expensive. They're only like $90, so it's not that bad considering. And also that thing was a pain in the ass because the battery kept failing, so it only lasts half a stream. So I managed to upgrade that. I've been looking to upgrade that. Same company, and they claim they have a 35 battery life, so I'm like, as long as it's using the same kind of servers, we'll be okay. It's been easily remedied, although that's one of the reasons I didn't do IRL today, because I was thinking of going out and doing IRL, because there's lots of fun Matsuri today, but I was like, I need that modem. So, and there we go. Thank you, Rice. You're showing that tier 2. There you go. Blue glasses, all the way. Turtle, in the long scheme of things, I know it's a small price to pay compared to the other freaking things I have to buy. Let's just say that the earnings of that stream probably paid for that replacement. So, did we make money? No, but we spent it wisely. For future streams when I do hikes and try and run away from bears, I'd say that's a good win. That's better. Look, you got to look at it positively. I can't look at the back and be like, oh shit, now what? There's no point in me doing that, right? There's far worse things than losing a modem from that last stream, I'll have you know. I think there's about 20 minutes of me ranting about the Bella box and why it's not fucking working when it should be. And then I see people complaining, it's like, oh my god, he went live 5 times, what was he fucking doing? If I was that drunk, how the fuck was I able to go remote access to my Mac? I was remote accessing my app, going in, zooming in, turning the stream off because you can't change the frame rate while the stream's live. I had to turn it off, go down, hit settings, find the frame rate, switch it to 30, then go live again. That ain't that drunk. That ain't that drunk. I don't think so. I just didn't like it when gear that worked around Chiba, with me cycling on a bike, going over bumps and all that, oh, no problem. And I walk a simple line, and it fucking kept disconnecting. What's going on? I don't know what happened. I have rewired everything since. Don't worry. Just means I've got to do more IRL, doesn't it? I've got to test it more. Nunny.
Paul, you will be surprised we, tech-savvy people, can do while being drunk.
Well, no, I'm clearly not tech-savvy. I did not watch any of the stream, but you can if you're on tier 3. I decided I'd leave it up for a day for anyone that didn't catch it so they can have some fun and laugh at me. And then once they got to do that, I Thanos'd it from Twitch. Obviously, it's not going up on YouTube unless tier 3 wants to see me getting drunk again, in which case you can enjoy. That's what the tier 3 is for, right? The tier 3 is all about seeing me doing stupid shit, being drunk, and karaoke. Anything that's copyright, I usually put up there because I don't give a shit if the copyright does stuff to it there. I feel drunk when I log into work on Mondays. Ooh, that seems more dangerous. I've been into work while drunk. It's even worse. Ninja Batman situation was implemented. I have to go back and see if anyone actually typed Ninja Batman. I don't think one person typed it. Correct me if I'm wrong. Did anyone say Ninja Batman in the chat? I don't think you did, right? You did? Shit. 10 people did. Well, clearly it doesn't work. Yo, El Camilio. Oh my god, I've got to add you now. Hang on. Tier 3, you absolute legend. I can put you in the end stream now. One second, hang on. Roll credits. That's E. I'm trying to do them alphabetical so I'm not upsetting anyone. El Camilio. There you go, boom. You are now on the end screen as well. Boom, job done. Appreciate that, thank you. So you were saying Batman Ninja. Or Ninja Batman. Maybe that's what it is. You were saying Ninja Batman, not Batman Ninja. I keep getting it the wrong way around. I think the anime is actually Batman Ninja now. But I prefer Ninja Batman. That makes more sense to me. Ninja sounds like a title, right? It was both. Then I don't know. I'm all out of excuses then. What can I say? Although, one thing I can ask, sobering. You're here, right? Still? You didn't just prime and leave, did you? I know what you mean, yeah, kinda. I was gone, mate. I was on a rant. Let me rant. You start fucking talking about football and soccer, I swear to fucking God. I don't need to be tipsy to have that conversation. As a Brit. Sobering. Primed and left. Alright, Fatal, are you here? Is any of my mods here? I see them in the chat, but are they here? I need to test something. And if they're not here, yes, alright, Fatal. Can you type exclamation end? I want to see if that goes to the end screen. Try exclamation end in capital letters. See if that works. Oh no, hang on, it won't work, will it? No. No, we'll have to do it when it's IRL. No, because I don't have no albs on. No, it won't work. It won't work now. It won't work now. Sorry. Hang on. I'll turn it on. I'll turn on no albs. It'll move the stream to Be Right Back because it's looking for the backpack, which isn't connected, right? So I'll turn it on. So you'll go Be Right Back when I turn it on. Then try it. I want to see if it works. Hang on. Let me turn it on. It's connected. And I've not disappeared. Now try it. Hi. Don't mind me. I'm just looking in the menu. Soberbrin's not here, right? No, yeah, no credits because I need to change the end. Hold on one sec. Death Trap. So let me. Soberbrin's not here. Okay, fuck it. All right. Well, I know it works for you. I'm pretty sure it'll work for any mod because I put it in the code. Alright, I'm pretty sure it'll work with any mod because I put it in the code for a mod code. So now, you don't necessarily have the power to turn the stream off, but you have the power, if things get a bit tits up, to say, oh, okay, this is getting embarrassing, end it, and then we can just have it on the end screen. I think that's a good safety net, no? I think that's a great safety net. The power of the stream and the cons, the fatals. Well, fatal or so, bring out any of the mods. Fatal has known to be special, ending stream. No, he can't do exclamation stop. It doesn't work. I got rid of that. Which is what I mean. I don't want anyone to have the ability to stop the stream, because, like, that can accidentally happen. Isn't that right, Fatal? But the ability to at least go to the end screen if something that could potentially maybe get me banned, like let's say that I'm wasted and then someone comes up and starts flashing their tits or something on the screen, you know, something crazy happens. Not that I'm setting that up for what's going to happen in future, but you never know. You never know. We're in Japan, you never know. You never know. I could be walking home in the middle of Roppongi, it could happen. And then Fatal would be like, fucking end! You know? Oddly specific. Maybe I'm trying to manifest it. Who knows? I'm manifesting. Might be my breasts at this point. Jesus Christ, I put on so much weight. So if Paul starts flashing the camera, end it. Yes, pretty much. Or maybe if I go past the butcher's and there's too much sausage for you to enjoy. Huh? Could be that. What if Fatal is out? If Fatal is out, then we're fucked. In which case, I would now like to submit a petition. Do I still... I think I still have this.
Sausages.
Hang on. Is that my pinned thing? Let me see. This form is no longer accepting responses. Great. I should accept the new mod applications just in case. Where are we? Google Sheets. No, Google Forms. Copy responder link? Is that the one I want? The responder link? What happens if I do a private window? Paste. It says this form is no longer accepting responses. What's that bollocks? I'll figure it out. Manage. Or maybe I had a timeline on it. Probably why. Accepting. Ah! Oh, I can set a time and a date. That's cool. Well, don't really need that. Boom. Bing, bang, boogie, boogie. I want to do that. All right, cool. And if you applied before, by all means, you can apply again. Don't mind that. Accepting mod applications. Boom. Bing bang boogie woogie. And then I'll pin that. Just like that. Oh my God, it's like I know how to do a stream. Crazy. You can indeed. There were mod applications out. There was previously. I didn't really get time to check them all, unfortunately, but I will be looking now as I want to do more stuff. And I mean, I feel bad for Fatal. A lot of it falls on Fatal, which feels bad. We actually get one this time. Yes, maybe. Well, unfortunately, I had like the team got smaller due to like personal reasons, and so it made it a little bit harder. And I was like, okay, well, I'm not really like I'm at home, so if I'm at home, it's a lot easier for me to moderate. When I'm out and about, that I get a bit more like, oh shit, I can't look at chat. Should reapply again? Yes, but be serious about it, because if I see it as a joke, I'm not going to take it seriously. Right? It's going to be bang. Did Nick and Angela get away okay? I believe so. I mean, he's on his social media, so that would suggest yes. Although I remember, like, when the stream ended... oh, by the way, I recorded some of that. I didn't realize I could do that on Moblin. I recorded some of that internally in the camera on the phone. So when you're looking at the fireworks towards the end of it, there's like 14 minutes that's like clean footage from the phone. So I thought I'd just put that on the VOD. So when the VOD goes up, you can watch the clean footage of the fireworks going off. So that's pretty cool. Time for me to hop onto the PC and transfer the photos I've taken today as a kite festival. What kind of kites are we talking? Fancy wancy or fancy? I will say I did miss some good Bon Odori today. I feel sad that I didn't get to go out, but then again, what am I going to go out to when I'm missing my modems? It's not good. And I could probably do with the rest. Next week I do want to do some stuff though. I want to do some good streams. Modding one person is enough for me now. Tell me about it. I have to mod myself sometimes. Also, I need to find out where to put this Patreon link. I haven't even published the page yet. I'm too chicken to publish it. Publish it now while we're live. To continue, please enter your legal name. First name Paul, second name cameraman. And I gotta make sure I put this. Your page is ready. I gotta make sure to post this on the YouTube links from now on. Your page is live. Okay, cool. So I know those of you that are tier 3, it's the same perks that you get over there, obviously minus the emotes because they don't use them over there, but it's the same perks as that, so you don't have to worry about missing out on anything. Although over there, I think I'll give them access to the Discord as well, obviously, so. The special, exclusive After Hours Club / the Cutting Room, with all the secret sexy sources revealed.
There's lots of good drinks and food.
I do hope so too, and welcome back in, Hayoko. Are you participating, or are you humbly joining in the festive season? Did anyone do anything for July 4th, by the way? I do not want corn tea. Get the fuck out. How would you sully my stream with such slander? I would never. I was recovering for July 4th. You did a sleep. A sleep? A sleep over? A sleep party? Or you mean just personal hibernation? You saw some people celebrating. Oi, oi, Tam. Long time no see indeed. I swapped my laptop's motherboard for a Core i3 11th Gen to a Core i7. Oh, fucking okay. You're finally getting some Cyberpunk at 30 FPS. That's on a laptop. That's pretty good though, right? That's not bad. I'd say that's pretty good. I think that's winning. Though saying that, some of the best games I've played are not graphic intensive at all. Some of them are like 8-bit. But good that you can run it. Had to wait for the ads to it. Oh, no worries. One sleep. Okay. I was seeing My Chemical Romance. Oh, they're still around? I remember when I'm Not Okay, first time I heard that was on a racing game. I can't remember what racing game it was on. But when I heard that, I was like, I love this band. And then they was everywhere when it was the Black Parade. They just went everywhere. Rice, thank you for the gifted sub. I appreciate that. There you go, Tam. Please thank Rice. Very kind. It's literally not made for any games. Well, that's what they say about my Mac, but I dare say it could do something. Oh, actually, next week we have to go to Tokyo Tower to check out the Chillers Arts thing, don't we? I want to get that tumbler. I really want that tumbler. And the Muki Muki Chiramaru. So there's got to be a live stream at some point. I think it's next week. Mind you, is it next week or is it the week after? It's the 10th, right? It starts. was busy learning to croquet in a gay club. Ha! Sounds fun. Just the motherboard with the CPU. Actually, I saw a deal today that I thought looked pretty good on Amazon. Hang on, let me see if I can find it again. It was, I think it was a 5 terabyte HDD, but it's Western Digital, but it was on Amazon for like 30,000, 40,000 yen. I thought that seems not too bad. I know that it's more than usual, but that seemed pretty respectable compared to some of the others. Let me get a price comparison on that. Because I'm always thinking like backup, hard drive kind of thing. React. It would be... Any of you tech nerds in chat? Is that good? 5 terabytes, USB Type-C. Going for $221 now. I don't mind the low speeds. Normally these kind of things are for safety. Because I use 2 SSDs. Monkey, こんにちは。ちょっと待ってね。日本語書いてるからちょっと。I don't know what is acceptable price for HDD. Yeah, I'm wondering, but I feel like this isn't that bad, no? Mind you, there's one here that's like a USB 3 that's... The thing is, like, I normally have 2 SSDs, and I like, if I can, to have 1 HDD, just because it's kind of good to have a hard drive with the data as well. Right? Oh, it depends on the usage. Would you kindly expand it to see the full details? What are you? Frickin' like Bioshocking me? Would you kindly expand it to tell me the details there? Now, would you kindly shoot the bastard? What have we got? We have no details at all. Password protected. I don't want to use your software. It's a mechanical hard drive, desktop, plug-in, blue. It's USB. They've got a 6 terabyte. How much is that going for? 44,000 for a 6er. That's not enough for 1 terabyte more though. That's crazy increase. What about the 4? What's that? Oh, not available. Okay, 5. 5 it is. Accessory, but hard to bear. It's got a warranty of 3 years. That's impressive. Although I don't really care about the warranty. I care about the data that's on it before it dies. Oh, I like the red one though. It comes in red. That'd be cool. The difference is the 4 is not available. That's alright, mate. Don't worry. Our hard drive backup is pretty small. I think it's worth having a hard drive as a backup usually. I'm off out to my sister's birthday barbecue. Well, happy birthday to your sister, Taz. I hope you have a lovely time and eat all the burgers and hot dogs for me. It's been a while since I looked into it, but USB HDDs are usually pretty low speed. Yeah, they are pretty low speed. They are. I have this one, which, by the way, I do not recommend. I have this one. Everyone swears by this. Do that. Everyone swears by this one, by the way. Fucking thing died on me, and I know a friend that's had it die on them as well. Luckily, I have 2 other drives that I put stuff on, but this one died on me. It claims it's like super safe. It's just in an enclosure. You could put this around anything. Those are fancy. They're meant to be, but if you look inside, it's just another Seagate drive. It's no different than anything else. They don't make their own drives. JIC, is it for the storing backup your projects only? Yeah, it's just so that... Okay, so the only reason I'm looking at it is like... It's specifically, let's say I'm on the road and a client... Obviously, I'm the one in charge of the data wrangling. That's what we call it, data wrangling. So in the evening, I have to back up the data. Normally, I do 1 SSD, another SSD, and that's normally enough. But sometimes I notice SSDs can be a bit finicky, and I just want one drive that's like a HDD so that I can like back it up to the SSD and then back it up to like this while I don't know, go take a shower or something and then come back. But I've realized I need to babysit them now anyway, but you know, I can back it up on this so I know that the hard drive is a little bit safer, right? I've found. especially when I'm being paid money. You know, it's like my job. It's like the whole point is that they're paying me to not only capture the data but store it. So it's important that I make sure I get something that's good. I know Western Digital are normally pretty good. Anyway, I just saw that price come up as a recommendation. I was like, that's a lot better than everything else I've seen that's 5 terabytes. Because the ones that I use are the Crucial X10s. And they usually work fine. But one thing I've learned is that I can't be greedy with transferring data. I used to be very greedy and just like highlight all the files and bend them over, like do them all at once. But that can be pretty dangerous, like do a little bit at a time. I found that's a bit safer because if it's transferring a whole bunch, because bearing in mind, sometimes we're doing streams that are 8 hours long, right? If I'm filming for Connor, for instance, that's one file size going all over. And it's like at least 230 gigs sometimes. And that's like, that's scary because like if anything makes the computer either fall asleep or disconnect, that drive, on a Mac at least, won't work anymore. I don't know why. This is what I was telling you about when I go into Terminal and have to fiddle around with it and say, no, the file's good, reread it again. Because if you don't know how to use Terminal, it just won't let you do it. It will just say, nah, there's a corruption with the file when there's not. It's just that it didn't know how to record it all. That's how you do it on a Mac? Yeah, how do you do it on a PC? You don't just drag and drop? What do you do? I mean, it's no different than copy and then paste. It's the same thing what it's doing, right? There should be some sort of correction error built in. I don't think there is. I've never come across it. I'll show you the code that I have to use, if I can find it. But you tech nerds, I know you love this shit.
I'm into that shit.
Let me see. I'm going to have to put this in... Hang on. It's an rsync-avh progress and then path. rsync-avh progress and then the link to where it is. And then replace your external drive name with the actual name of the hard drive. I wonder if it would show if I do this, does it show up? It's like this. It looks like that. But obviously the path is to my file. You have to do that kind of stuff with it, otherwise the drive just doesn't work anymore. No, it doesn't ask if you want to overwrite or continue. It just says that file is corrupted. Unlike Tsurai. I'm sorry, could you repeat that? What was that? What did Brian just say? Did Brian just come? Is it the sound of bytes and sizes going through? That's what you meant by resuming. Linux asks if you want to overwrite. Okay. Yeah, for some reason Mac doesn't do that. Sometimes it does, but if the file's being like suddenly interrupted, like, is that what happens with Linux? Like, let's say you're writing something onto a drive and then you like pull out the drive, for instance, like the drive disconnects. You put it back in, you're telling me that it will just work like normal? Because Mac don't work like that. Sounds like the start of that Oh, who sang that? Something people. Who was it? Crash Test Dummies. Bom, bom, bom. I haven't heard that in years. The is the phone ring. Don't put your dirty mind into Brian. Brian puts, like, he's the one that pronounces breasts weirdly, not me. What are you talking about, bro? I'm like as pure as silk. I use rsync on Linux as well. You do? Well, I'm glad to hear that. Do you have to use it though? Because I have to use it sometimes. My drives get corrupt quite a lot. And there was one drive, this one. Same issue with this one. This is the one, although this one's known to have issues, this particular brand. It's famous for it. But this one, I think once I figured out that issue, I did the rsync on it and it worked for a bit, then it would happen again, the issue. But I found, I didn't know this was a thing, at least on Macs, You know how you have the disk utility for anyone that's got a MacBook? When you have disk utility, there's a separate thing that opens up more information.
At least I'll be having the breast of time, Brian.
You spelled breast wrong. It's a dot breast, but I appreciate it, right? In order to make him say it weird, you got to put the dot at the start. You got auto spelled, didn't you? You got auto spelled. What was I saying? In disk utility, there's something like an advanced viewer. So if you just open up disk utility, it just shows you the drive. But if you open up like the advanced view, it shows you the actual name of the drive and then a subsection of the drive. So if you format the subsection of the drive, it's the light format, but you have to actually format the main one, and that made this usable again once I did that. Even though the sub file I was doing as exFAT, whatever you call it, but it was only once I put it on that main file that's like hidden that it actually worked properly, and I was like, well, why are we doing that, Apple? I took nearly 500 photos. Bruh, you ain't gonna go through them, don't lie. Definitely has some doubles in there as I took both vertical and horizontal, bruh. This is why I don't like the idea of being a photographer for a living. I couldn't do it. I couldn't go through that many photos and just pick out the best ones. Isn't that what they say? Some people say, look at the worst ones, but you should pick the best ones.
I believe you will find the very breast
There we
of
go.
drives someday.
There we go. There we go. Another part I heard about Macs, even if my dad has bought a Mac, some Mac quirks are dumb. To keep my wording respectful, I like Mac. It works very well at most of the stuff it does, but it's like most things in life, you can't have everything, right? You got straight hair, you want it curly. You got curly hair, you want it straight. It's just you can't always win. Mayu, what are you saying? So HDD takes longer than SSD. Yep, I know that. But since time is not a factor, just have to make sure the wire is USB-C to USB-C, not a D cable, not D cable, not USB. Just double confirm that whatever brand I could not see clearly earlier is made compatible if you are PC, it's Windows compatible. Oh yeah. So I had to do that anyway, Mayu. So it's exFAT, right? I know that normally we do for Mac, we think, oh, use the Mac format because that's better, technically speaking, on a Mac. But sometimes these drives, I might have to send them to Mudan. If they're really big, I'll give them to Connor to send to him. So I've learned just make everything exFAT in case I need to give the drive to someone who's on a Windows. He's not on a Mac. So it makes sense. B cable? What's a B cable? I don't know what a B cable is. exFAT or NTFS? Yeah, I can't remember because what's the one that's like if you put it in that format, you can only transfer 5 gigabytes at a time. That's like the old format. They're shitty ones? I've never heard of BCAT. Is it just FAT? Oh, FAT32, so exFAT is the one I want, right? Whichever the one it is, it's the opposite of that. Mac calls them weird things. Let me see what hang on. exFAT's the modern one. So exFAT is NTFS. Right? Hey, I didn't come up with the words, Regina, but that's what they are. exFAT's NTFS? I'm getting confused. I just know that exFAT is the one to go for. NTFS is Windows. Okay, so NTFS is something that Mac wouldn't be able to read then. exFAT is the one that both can read. Yeah, so if you put it in the Mac official one that they use, some of that data then becomes salvageable on a Mac. But I think exFAT, Mac can read that too, so you might as well just put everything in exFAT. Because then you can put it on a PC or a Mac, it doesn't matter where it's going, which is obviously important for me when I'm dealing with data, with like shoots and things. So remember, if you're a photographer, just stick with exFAT. Just in case you have a client that's going to say, yeah, can you give me that data? I'll take it home and work on it. Because I had one shoot, I think it was RV2 actually. It was like 3.5 terabytes of data because we filmed the whole day, and Mudan was like, so I can't read these drives because he sent like, I think it was 3 drives to him, and it turns out they weren't exFAT. So So we had to find a way to be able to read. There is something you can buy that like makes a Mac able to read, or not sorry, a Windows able to read those files and transfer them, but it was a headache. It was just easier to do in exFAT. If you want a go-to file system for your drives, that would be exFAT. Yeah, I use exFAT from now on. I normally go for that. I wonder what a new Mac Studio goes for. I haven't looked in a while. Let's have a look. Hang on. Not that I'm complaining. My Mac Studio works a good one. Mac Japan. Don't worry, I've already bought a new modem. I'm not looking to get something new. It's just nice to see prices, you know. I wonder if they still allow you to upgrade the RAM. Probably not, right? It's our most powerful machine yet. M4 Mac. I always went for the Max, not the Ultra. 14 core CPU with 30. Jesus Christ on a bike. Oh, they won't let you upgrade. Oh, no, wait, what? 64 gigabytes of memory. Are you talk? Wait, what? 21 ton gigawatts? Oh, no, you can't just get it. You gotta wait. Yeah. Fuck me, that's a lot of storage. Look at that. 16 terabytes of storage on the machine itself. It's corresponding software that makes NTFS usable on Macs as well. Yeah. I've heard of it now. Apple Silicon have their RAM in silicon, so it's not upgradable. Yeah, I hear. But like but you have to pick it when you buy it, right? That's why. You gotta pick it when you buy it. So if you want the bog standard one, it would take 13 to 14 weeks, but 12 to 14 weeks if you want the other. That's not a bad price though. That's quite, I'd say that's still pretty good, no? Hang on. Let's say, I don't know, 2 terabytes. I'm normally dealing with data offloading. Don't need Final Cut, don't need Logic. I could trade in, but I won't for the sake of this. That's not bad. $4,600 US. That's pretty good for a powerful machine that's for work purposes. Obviously, it's not as cheap as it used to be, but you're getting quite a lot of bang for your buck there. Especially, I've also added the CPU to 16 core instead of 14. Be more than enough for most people's use cases, I think. To be fair, now most people would be good enough with the Mini. The Mini's like more than freaking capable for most of the stuff I know what people want to do. They made this so powerful. It's better to wait if you can. Yeah, I'm just looking. I'm just intrigued, that's all. I'm not looking. Apple Intelligence can like jog on, mate. Oh, I hate Apple Intelligence. I really hate like Siri as well. It just doesn't do shit. Every time I ask her, can you do this? She's like, no. I'm like, so what are you for? What is the purpose of Siri? It's so bad. Down with the clankers. What? I need to find that trailer of that guy that made the Death March one. Siri, perhaps. Siri's the worst. She doesn't do anything. Can you tell me, I want to know the stats on this. It's like, I found something on the web. No, I can't look at my phone. Tell me now. It's on the web. I know that, but tell me. Oh, so annoying. They're changing Siri to be Gemini based starting next autumn. Next autumn. So my phone is going to be good enough for next autumn. That's good to know. And by the way, all these mods, it's because you're using the word Siri. Siri, Alexa, don't listen. And whichever ones there are, they're all like, just in case someone tries to do a TTS and be funny with it. We use Siri to talk on Valley Girl voice, but obviously. No, that's ChatGPT. GPT. We use that for that. And that's just as bad. That's even worse. Although I've only just noticed recently that GPT has like a tier list of like instant, medium, and high intelligence. I'm like, is it really high intelligence? Surely that's just like, I will search for things more, but probably give you the same answer anyway. Been a while since we heard from her. Maybe I moved on. I'm not saying that, Pika. The next software release Apple is building based on Gemini AI model. Yeah, I heard about that. I did hear about this. So they gave up on trying to, because they released something years ago saying this is what ours is going to be like, and everyone was like, yo, that's like, whoa, mega Dickens. And then it was like, oh, didn't work at all the way it was intended to. I can't even remember what's in my flipping Alienware machine, but I know it's good. It still works for me perfectly. Oh, something else I did. I finally I made an actual, you can't see it here, but you can see it in the chat. I finally made an influencer store on Amazon. So anytime someone asks about gear, be it my IRL gear, my actual camera gear, audio, cameras, drones, it can be all on there. And I get a little kickback should anyone buy something from that. So if you're looking for camera gear, please use that link, and then I might get a little bit of kickback on the money on that. So yeah, so that, I think that's sort of like a massive net to cast, because I often get asked, what do you use it to film? It's like, go there. Interestingly, I saw Shadow was saying that Geary started using the Osmo Pocket 4 Pro. It's only 30p, and they don't really cycle often, so it kind of makes sense for them. They can walk around, and 30p into 60 doesn't look that bad. So for those streams, it's okay if you're just walking, but it doesn't do 60p. But the plus side is it doesn't do 60p, but it keeps the camera charged, and you get all the features like zooming in and out. But I don't think I'm interested in the Pro. I think I'm more than happy with the 4. It looks too clunky for me. I'll have to see it in person. Yeah, the Kik website no longer exists, right, Tam? Although I never got a kickback from there anyway, so I think it's nicer if I can give you a link and it's like, hey, here's some of my knowledge. Thank you very much. It kind of works better for me. And you. What about your nut store? Working on that one. We've got KP nuts, we need PB nuts. Siri would be more useful for the day-to-day task. I don't know, man. I don't know if it will. You got to call it a different name because you're gonna get auto-modded every time you use the name. Any DJI Mini? What do you mean? You mean the mics? I've honestly switched back to the Holylands. The last stream that we did, they were all Holylands. I find them quite aggressive though, to be fair. I have it set to medium. Although the volume is consistent, it's very aggressive where it's just trying to make it peak as much as possible throughout, which maybe is probably better for live streams, I guess. I didn't hear anyone complaining about the audio. But it does seem like if there's nothing going on, it'll just like make the volume go really loud. So for a work perspective, maybe not from a stream perspective, but from a work perspective, that may not be the most ideal situation. But when it comes to streams, it's probably handy, right? Oh, the Osmo Nano. No, I don't use that. I don't use the Go 3S. I bought that and I used it once when I visited my mum in Okinawa, Osaka. Do I mean FPS? No. I mean the 4 Pro. Wait, what? I know I don't use Gemini a whole lot because it tends to be bad. I'm better off without it. So now when you say that, as a Gemini, I feel offended. Be careful of your words, Tam. I will time you out. Us Geminis, we're a lovely bunch. Would never be bad. Sometimes you might have a separate face, but doesn't mean to say it's a bad face. It's just drunk or sober face. And today I'm sober for now. As I should be. How about Copilot? What's Copilot? Is that a phone thing? What's that? Your Gemini also? Hey, love to see it. What type do we not get on with, Lukai? Tell me. If you know your star sign, you must know who we're actively avoiding. Actually, no, that's pretty obvious. No one gets on with Scorpio, right? Any Scorpios in chat? You're very passionate. Sober but chuffed. Alright, can we stop thinking of my fires? Thank you very much. Microsoft Copilot. Oh, I don't use it, so I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know. I'm still conned onto Apple Lack. What do we think about this new flip phone coming out for Apple? Huh? Hides in Sagittarius. My brother's a Sagittarius, I think. September? Is that Sagittarius? My brother's a Sagittarius. I'll get on with him. You don't know about your bad star sign pair-ups. I'm actively avoiding everyone. I think I don't get on with Taurus. I can say that because my ex-wife was one. And I think that's it. I do not like flip phones at all. They seem flimsy no matter. Yeah, I agree. Libra. Oh, we're strong pairing, Libra. Because Libras are normally very outgoing, right? Same with Aquarius. Nick is an Aquarius, which I believe. That's why I think star signs is a little bit of truth to it, because Nick and I are like that, and we get on very, very well together. So we like outgoing. It's the only AI provider we can use because it's the only provider registered in Japan's. Oh, really? I didn't know that. Why does the iPhone Fold have 2 dynamic islands notches? We don't know yet, Rex. It's not released. Maybe it won't. Who knows? Cancer? I don't know about Cancer. I don't think there's a plus or negative for Cancer. Taurus, not tourists. No, not tourists. Taurus are not a star sign. Virgo. It's kind of weird for me because I feel like Aries, I get on very well with Aries. I'm told, although I need to meet more Aries in Japan. Virgo, I'm told that we're not supposed to be compatible, but Chris Hart is Virgo and I get on like a house on fire with him. So I don't know. That kind of defeats my whole argument. It makes it crumble. I expect it to be 2K due to RAM prices. Oh, what, the new phone? I wonder. Wait, if it's a flip phone, does that mean both sides have a different chip in them? Hello, Photon, welcome in. You thought you'd lost your lightning stick? Is that a scare? What's a lightning stick? Apple Pencil? What do you mean, how about Gemini? I am Gemini. What do you mean, how about Gemini? Of course I love my own. Gemini should get on with Gemini. Actually, I know I get on with Gemini because Angela, Nick's wife, she's Gemini. We're literally born 3 days apart. Literally. And we get on like a house on fire. I feel sorry for him because, like, if we're sat in the same place, she and I can talk for like 2-3 hours. And they'll be like, bruh, like, can I get part of the conversation, please? So, Gemini's get on pretty well. It's a USB flash drive with a lightning connector. I don't think I've seen one of those. But lightning... Who remembers what was the other one? Not lightning. What was the... Fire something. Was it fire something? Aquarius, we'll get on very well, Tam. Firewire, that's it, yeah. I have... if anyone who's a musician, U Audio. I've got a U Audio Satellite 8, and it's freaking Firewire, so it's a pain in the ass anytime I would want to connect it to any of my computers. There's so many expensive plugins. I spent thousands of dollars on that fucking thing when I was making music, and that thing trying to connect it to a computer now is a nightmare because it's all Firewire. It's such a pain. I've got so many expensive compressors, EQs, God knows what else is on that thing. I remember Firewire used Musician, and that's why they love MacBook Pro. Yep, it was a Firewire port, because it's like a port that clicks in, right, as well. It's quite handy. Yeah, Firewire is not supported anymore, so even if I plug it in, it probably don't do shit, does it? I should really get in contact with U Audio and say, excuse me.
Excuse me.
And I don't make music anymore, so I've got no need for it. The Linux, stop trying to get me into Linux. Give me 5 years until everything goes down in price and I'll think about it. Thunderbolt. Oh, good old Thunderbolt. Aren't we still on Thunderbolt? Isn't it Thunderbolt 5 now? I only had 2 iPhones ever. No idea what that's all about. How many have I got in here? Oh. I have a drawer of many requirements. What do we got? I don't think I've ever thrown out. Oh, would you look at that? What's that doing in there? Oh. Stuck. Wait, there's still more. Oh, is that the ones there? Oh, I've been looking for them. Oh, I can use them for work. Oh, something stuck in the back. I think that's my bank book. It is my bank book. Okay, that shouldn't be stuck in the back. That's not good. That's gonna... Alright. Okay. I don't even know what model this one is. Look how tiny that is. Modern day. Look at the size. It's so tiny. I think that's a 4. It's cracked, obviously. No, that's not SC. This is like a 4 or a 5, I think. Wait. Oh, hang on. Stop. I think this is either a 4 or a 5. Or would it be on the back? That's the camera. We'll take the casing off. Does it show the number? You could probably tell from the back, right? That bit's just a smudge, but there is a crack up there. Looks like a 4. I think it's a 4. Maybe it's a 5. This was my first one. And then I got this one. I think it's a 5. Yeah, I think it's a 5. Because the corners are too light rounded. They don't have that sort of weird antenna thing on the end. Right? I did crack a Pokemon pack, thank you very much. And then this was the second one. I think this is a 6, maybe? Or maybe an 8. Oh, maybe this is, I think this is an 8. God, that feels nice though. I like the way that feels. Bend gate, yes! Look at like the one little camera lens that we've got now. This is just, it had a cover on it. And then my favorite, the 10. That was easily hands down my favorite one. The 10. I still prefer the way this one feels in the hand. Dice, thank you. Welcome in. Yeah, this one, I mean, obviously, I don't like the shiny back. I much prefer the old back on this one. That's sort of like that one over this. This one's too glossy, but I love the 10. The 10 feels so good in the hand. This is the perfect size for my palm as well. It was super easy to just reach any area of the screen. I miss this size. And then after that, I got this one, which I think is the 13? Oh. Literally, why do you have those still? Because they broke. No, I'll tell you why in a minute. This is my last one that I've used for years. I don't know what this one is. It's been so long. And this is the latest one. This is the 14. Ooh! Looks like it probably is an 11 Pro, yeah. Where the fuck did that go? Oh, right at the back. Yeah. Right. So to answer your question, why do I still have these? Because every time I upgraded the phone, I needed access to my UK bank account. And the bank account that I use in England won't let me transfer over the app login unless I'm in England. So I always had to keep these. And then by the time I'm upgrading to the next one, I forget. So right now, my new phone, I can't access my UK bank account at all. I've got no access to it. The only way I can log into it is with my previous phone. And I'm not using my previous phone because that got damaged. The battery went shit on this. The battery wouldn't work. However, before this, the 10, I had to swap over because the screen cracked. Like, it literally cracked and I can't read half of it. So that was a bigger issue. Massive issue. VPN, you say? I need a UK phone number because they have to send it to a phone number. And I think that phone number needs to be verified now, so it's just a pain in the ass. So I just keep that there. And it's probably wiser if I don't have ready access to my UK money anyway. Probably for the best. I need to keep that money there so when I travel back to England, because I'm not going to use my frickin' Japanese money, that's for sure. Jesus Christ. Yeah, imagine how expensive it is for me to go home now. Every time I go back to England, because I get paid in Japanese yen, right, for most of my work. Everything costs a fortune now. The yen is so weak. Which is why I'm happy I'm on Twitch. Because at least I get paid in dollars, which is converted to yen. That's a handy thing to have. It's the weakest it's been in 40 years. I mean, it doesn't look good. I know when I came to Japan 2007 for the first time, it was 260 Japanese yen to the pound. And now it's... Sorry, did I say 2,000? 260 yen to the pound. That's what it used to be back in 2007. Now it's 215. It went down after Brexit. That's what caused the whole coin of like the pound coin to collapse and everything. And then the yen suddenly got really, really strong against the world. So something was going on around that year. Wait, don't they close accounts that aren't active after a while? Well, that's where I'm quite lucky, Gunny. I have a very lovely, sweet mum who makes sure that she puts a little bit of money in there every month for me so that it's still active. And vice versa, I make sure to pay her. As a result, I throw it back at her. I felt my yen-based salary being able to buy less stuff over the... Bruh, it sucks. Brexit being bad, you don't say. I know. I can't believe that we was raised at a time when we could go wherever we wanted without worrying about visas. And now it's like, shit. You want to go into you want to come into Europe? Oh, okay. Papers, please. UK, get out. It sucks. But yes, life is not so daijobu in the UK. Yeah, genius, I know. I mean, it is what it is now. We can't change it. What's done is done. UK seems to be on its legs standing there, okay? Right? There's no bad shit going on in the UK right now, is there? What's going on in Europe? Are you guys need to keep me up to date with what's going down? We had a PM resign? Didn't know that. The only thing I'm looking at right now is the Japanese Prime Minister making everyone become as Japanese, more Japanese than native Japanese so that you can get your Japanese visa. Bit different. Heat waves, okay. Starmer is out. I like the way you said that. It seemed very like a movie quote, like Starmer is out. It's time for the new age. Europe is baking, heat wave. You're still on the heat wave. What's going on? There must be some kind of typhoon that's blown the hot air from Japan over your way, because today was lovely. We had like 23 centigrade today. It was gorgeous. The Euro heat killing you, bruh. I feel bad. Kinda. UK has one of the best med hospital covers, right? Yes. Actually, Japan's pretty good too, to be fair. Our national health is really good here. Really good. Wait. Let me answer that once I see what my national health is at the end of this month. I haven't received my national health based on what I earned last year. I'm expecting to go bankrupt when I receive it though. I'm gonna have a pause on that. I've also got my estimated taxes, which are based on what I earned last year. There's 2 lots. One comes this month and it's more than my fucking rent. Oh, so I've got to pay that this month. So I'm not looking to go too heavy on the bank account this month. Lot of stuff coming up. You have 18C and it's cloudy and windy. Ooh, that sounds great. As someone who works for the NHS, I dispute this. What? UK has... Oh, really? And this is where I get confused. NHS, right? What does the S stand for again? National Health System? Because I kept calling it the NHS in Japan. Everyone's like, what's that? We call it the NHI, right? My Chilean president treated the Japanese prime minister as one of our own, so we're on the good. You're on the good for now. Sure, mate. Sure. Just keep up the N2. Oh, wait. Test was already been. Maybe catch you in like 6 months' time. They need to change. Although I did hear news that National Health Service. Right. We don't have that in Japan. They call it NHI though, right? I think it's called here. National Health Insurance. I heard that the Japanese Prime Minister is looking to instigate a plan whereby any foreigners living in Japan from the start of 2028 are going to be, they have the option, but it's highly favorable if they enroll in a free program to help them learn the language and more importantly learn the culture. And I'm like, I'd be down. You kidding me? Especially if it's for free, you kidding me? We get to go out there and like mingle? That sounds fucking awesome. Apparently the start of 2028. I think that's a great incentive. Obviously the incentive is they're going to do that and they're going to say, you better pass this test, otherwise you're fucking being deported. That's the bad part about it. But other than that, I like the idea of that. Also, I did get an idea floated by my way by someone about helping to promote Japan's like, you know, the earthquakes and stuff that we have here, like emergency services and things. They're interested in, or there's a petition to get a bunch of like influencers to come and join and help educate foreigners that live here on what to do in those circumstances. And I was like, that sounds like that could be interesting. I don't know if I'm allowed to stream it or if I would make a video out of it, but the idea of it seemed really interesting to me because we could go to like the places where you reenact a real earthquake kind of stuff. If I could stream it, it'd be even better. It'd be way better, I think. But even if I can only film it as a vlog, I'm intrigued. So I'll get back to them. They reached out recently for it. I think Mudan did that, or was it Chris? Someone did an earthquake thing, didn't they? Get the N2 books out. I'll be honest with you, Lords. It's making me look at them. It is making me look at it again. I got to start at M4. Or just get the Wani Canny out and start doing it more. Are they paying the... Yes, they're paying. There's a government-funded thing from what I can tell, so it would be paid. Luke, Chris, and Rob would be great ambassadors. They would, actually. I agree, yeah. Yeah, I think it was a Chris documentary. I think he did something, right? It might be a vlog. Well, we'll see. We'll see. I mean, to be fair, if it's that building where they go in for the earthquake, I don't know what the reception would be like in a building, so... They're too small of a creator to do it. There is quite a big pot, so... We'll see. Chris did one. Okay. Long time ago. It was only briefly, though, right, in his video, if I remember correctly? Actually, while I've remembered this, let me write it down. I think it was a segment in a lager video. What? Wait, why are you talking about the B1M? The B1M is a microphone that I love and /hate. That's a Sony B1M. I had it. It was called the God Mic. but its shock mount was shit. I despised that microphone as a result, and I sold it. And unfortunately, that microphone, I sold it for too little. Got very upset by it. It's a YouTube channel? Okay. You just brought back my PTSD, well done. Japan not being modern. Well, Japan's always been a bit weird in that it's modern and not. It's kind of like this weird hybrid. There are some things that are very future thinking and then other things that are just so in the past. It's very hard to... Yeah, although, as I said, COVID made it wake the fuck up and start doing things it should be doing, like less fax machines and paperwork and more let's do this digitally. Such as e-tax. Why are we going to a building and waiting all day to get our taxes done when we can have something electronically done? Makes a lot more sense, and slowly they're doing that. Oh, did you hear the news recently? So they recently released, you can opt in for this, it's not required. The residence card and something called My Number, which is connected to your taxes, national health, etc. They want to merge them together. So the card that you need to have on you at all times in case police officers pull you over, which proves your visa status, how long you're allowed to be here, your address, that is being combined with your My Number card. And a police officer pulled over some person for a routine check in the middle of Shibuya, and he arrested the guy because he didn't recognize the new card. What? So the guy had to go to the station. The policeman thought they were dodgy, and it was only when another police officer came up and said, "Oh no, this is the new card, they're fine." And he got let go. Huh? As a foreigner, that's so scary. When the police don't even know the card that's correct. This is an opt-in card as well, by the way. But I've no doubt, give it a couple of years. Give it a couple of years, it's going to be a requirement like everything else here. They roll it out slowly and be like, it's a choice. It ain't a fucking choice. It's a test. It always is a test. To be fair, it sounds quite handy to have. Just one card and you can get everything with it. But if you lose that one card... oh, that sounds horrible. Yeah, exactly. This is the problem. This is the problem. Because this has happened, now everyone's like, fuck that. I don't like all my eggs in one basket anyway. I like them, like, spread that out. You know, put the My Number there, put the Zydu card, that's what it's called, the ID card. Put that there. Let's not cross the streams. I can't, yeah, that's what I'm surprised that they chose to arrest him. And I guarantee you this is one of those situations where they just saw the guy and was like, why not? Show me your ID. He probably didn't do anything wrong. I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt. They just pulled up and just like, what are you doing? Because even Connor's had this. Years ago when he first came, I remember at the top of these, he put it on his, he did a talk about it on Trash Taste. He was at the top of these escalators and the police cop just came up to him and started talking and just asked for his card. Why? He's done it on Trash Taste. He's had it happen. When he first moved here, he had it happen. I, touch wood, I've never been stopped by police, ever. Never been stopped by police in Japan. And I know why. Never look them in the eye. Never look anyone in the eye. You put your fucking eyes down and get on with your work. As soon as you put them in the eye, you look them in the eye, as soon as you look them in the eye, that's an invitation. You're inviting them in. It's all about eye contact. If you don't look them in the eye, they're less like, oh, you've acknowledged me, so come here. I'm telling you. Unless you're on a bike and you happen to go around a corner and there's a new rule that says you can't go around that corner until the light's green, then maybe they might pull you over on a live stream in front of a lot of people and tell you, hey, don't do that. But that's different. That's Chiba. That's different. It's different. It's different. Not the same. Not the same. Different. And they were quite nice. I remember that. The theory was the cop wanted to practice his English. Right. Well, the thing is, there's so many of us here now that they can't really use it as an excuse because they'd stop everyone. Japanese cops are the opposite of my granddad who insist on looking in the eye. I think so. I think so. Because it's natural, like, if you're looking them in the eye, they're thinking, why are you looking at me? What have you got to hide that you need to know where I am? You're looking at me for a reason. Come here. Right? If you just got your head down, you're getting on with your work, mind your own business, way less likely to pull you over. That's my theory. I'm not saying look down and be shifty like, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying you look down and get on with walking ahead. You will look at some. Oh, I had a friend like that, Regina. You can't. How many people can't look people in the eyes here? I know one of my friends growing up. She could only look at the shoulder. So whenever you're looking at her, she's always looking here. She would never look at you there. She'd always look there. But you'd know when the friendship was true because then she would have the confidence to do that. That's the year the friendship was real. Once she had the confidence to look you in the eye, I was like, okay. Now we're making a real connection. But even then it would be like a little shifty, like a... Look through them. All right, calm down. Did you punch through him as well, Bruce Lee? Oh, a fake cop asking me to pay for cash. That's true. That's why I'm always in trouble. I look a little above or a little below. Oh, don't go too far below. I was taught to look just above the nose, like in between the... What do you mean you was taught? By who? Who taught you how to look at people? And why? What was you doing before you was taught? The funny thing is, like, when you're looking at someone in the eyes, it's like, which eye do you look at? Right? You're talking about the in between the eyebrows, because, like, you can kind of see someone's eyes shifting between the eye. when it happens. Eye contact is intense. Well, blow at them. It'll make them blink. Problem solved. Self-defense and defense. Ooh, self-confidence and defense. Interesting. I'm a Libra, so I always stare into people's face. Exactly. Libra, Aries, you guys are all about that social. I mean, most, as far as I know, I think there was a statistic done a few years ago. I can't back this up. I could be pulling it out of my ass, but I believe most hostesses are either a Libra or Aries. For that reason, they're outgoing, extrovert. When Dad's angry, I can see his eyes shifting rapidly from one eye. Oh, really? Not maintaining eye contact is an autistic trait. Is it really? We had to learn to mask? Kidder, did you just diagnose me as autistic? You might be onto something there. I'm sure there's some things I could pass off as being autistic. Notably my walk of shame home the other day. You defocus and let the face blur. What? So why? While I'm talking to you, just sort of go like that. Whoa! Horoscopes aren't real, Paul. Yeah, I know. But the stars are though, right? Aren't we made from stardust? Isn't that right? What guys believe in horoscopes? I know, right? I think there's some truth in it. I just want to believe. Why not? I mean, I go crazy on a full moon. I've said this before. If I go out on a random night and it happens to be a full moon, I know that night ends up being a bit more fucking wild than a normal night where the moon isn't full. Maybe that's just me. And guess where the moon is? In the fucking stars. Can you intentionally blur your vision? I think I can. But I think it requires that. Did anyone tell you when you was a kid, like, if you do boss side too much, you can't go back? Did your parents ever teach you that? I don't get hairy and how. Stop it. I just lose my modems. I don't go cross-eyed. I just relax my eyes. Tell me you, without telling me why, just like, you know, I just, you know, things get blurry, bro. Yeah. Talk to anyone, bro. That's how we do it. They did, and I can no longer cross my eyes. Oh, yeah. I get the tism. Call it tism? That's funny. Do you have the tism? The full moon, every nurse I've ever known that's worked A&E, ER swears it's a thing and they'd know. Exactly. I'm telling you, something about the full moon. I think it's a true thing. At least for me it was. Has been. I've just seen the occurrence too many times for it to not be something. And it's usually a random night out, but it's probably caused by the full moon that's made me say, you know what, I fancy going out. Why? Oh, it's a full moon. That's why. You get the tism when you have spinach, Asgard. I'm green friendly, but don't partake. Ah, okay. For some reason I heard that as like UFO. I'm green friendly. I was like, so you are like UFO? We're not turning into werewolves, we're turning into madmen during the full moon, Rex. High winds make horses nervous. I'm not fucking surprised. Have you seen how good their mane is? I'm gonna mess up that hair. Boys too drunk on this street. Hang on. Let's see if 2 days ago was a full moon. Because that would explain a lot. Full moon cycle. I'm looking. Nope, can't use that excuse. The last full moon was June the 30th. It was a strawberry moon, apparently. What does that mean? It was red or what? UFOs are grey, not green, silly. Bruh. Tell me you've not been abducted without telling me you've not been abducted. Of course they're green. Everyone's seen Mr. Burns. A walk home was kind of worrying. Don't say that. Worrying because it was unexpected. The next full moon is on the 14th. So keep an eye out for the 14th, chat. Actually, no, you can't. I'm not here. 14th, I'm traveling for work. I'm not filming that day, though, so that's okay. That means that job is left intact. Could be dangerous otherwise. Maybe, well, you know what? You can get cheese with strawberry in it here in Japan, you know. Strawberry flavoured cheese. It was fucking bright the other night. Well, that's just the Osmo Pocket 3 being amazing. The Green Moon, Persona 3, let's go. Alright, I don't know that reference, but yes. It's your birthday. You better be going crazy for your birthday then. Did you sort out the production timing for that long shoot? Yes and no. The production side understands my concern. So they're looking into it. They asked me, so what about during the day? Is there any times that you could probably offload data in the day? I'm like, that doesn't matter. If we're finishing at midnight and the next day we have to leave at 6:30, that's still not good enough. But I think they understand that, like, it's not realistic. So I think we'll be fine. By the way, it's like, in general, that production's going to be... I can't wait to share with you guys what it is. It's going to be a fucking wild shoot. I've been told some of the things that we're doing. And let's just say... y'all need some special permission to get to do some of the shit that we're doing. And the fact that I get to be doing that for work and film it is pretty fucking cool. I'm going to be... I'll say it now. I've said it before, but I'll say it again. I'm going to be in Hokkaido. I get to be nice and cool making fun content. So we're going to Hokkaido. Unfortunately, I can't stream anything because it's a chock full schedule and I can't bring a stream bag plus my gear. Otherwise, it would have been lovely to be able to stream it, but you'll get to see it as and when it comes out. Although I'm starting to get like, I can't say who it is unfortunately yet, Queen. No, I can't. It's kind of annoying because like I'm noticing lately clients are releasing videos and I don't get the timing of when they're releasing stuff, so I don't get to mention it. For instance, Spilled Ink released a video I filmed recently. There was a pottery video. Spilled Ink, Didus and Emily. We filmed that. That was the video that we filmed at the start of one month, and then we had to go back at the end of a month. So please go and watch that video. That was a great video. It was really fun time. Yeah. I get videos all the time that I've filmed for clients, and I'm like, wait, that's already out? No, I didn't know. I have it with Tokyo Portfolio as well. Sometimes we film and then it doesn't come out for like 7 months. And I don't get the notification, or I'm too busy like doing this, so I don't see the notification. But yeah. Is it about the flower fields? Wait, what? No, the Spilled Ink is about pottery. They learn pottery for the first time. It's very, very funny. Oh, you're talking about Hokkaido? No. I'm not sharing any more info. I'm just saying we're going to Hokkaido. It's going to be fun. It's not one thing, it's 3 days. We're filming a bunch of stuff over 3 days, doing a whole bunch of different things. It's going to be a really fun time. Well, it has potential to be a nightmare because my clients like to drink, and I think we're doing that on camera, but we'll see. Not as late as the Van Gang videos. Shut the fuck up, okay? It doesn't exist. I'm just going to put it into a program and ask AI to make a video out of it. Would you like that? Would that make you happier? I could do that, probably. I'll just give it all of the footage and say, hey, turn this into a YouTube video. The last time I was there was, yeah, it was the Uma Musume video. You're right, yeah. That was last year, I think it was. Yeah. Good Lord. I don't remember that video coming out. It just sort of appeared. What do you mean it's an interesting event having you on the Bose speaker while I pack? Wait, I got you. While you're packing, here you go. Turn it up. Turn it up, chat. This is your jam. My yeah is packing. My yeah is packing. I got you. All right. Fuck! You did not mute, don't lie. Ain't no way you muted. My stream's 5 seconds delayed. You couldn't have. Actually, it's probably not. But still. It's Sunday, someone is calling. Exactly. I keep forgetting to get the other ones. I need to get Nokia. What was it? I got to make the thumbnail for that video. There's no reason it shouldn't be on my YouTube channel already. God damn it. And I also keep forgetting to put my little subscribe splash screen at the start of my videos as well, my VODs. It's so annoying. I've got to remember to put that at the start of all of them. My God, it's almost like it's a job. Oh. Try Slack. I don't have access to Slack on here. I don't have anything. I got... Bruh. Wow. And then another row I've got... I like this one. I don't use this one enough. And of course... This is all I've managed to put on here so far. I gotta put more on. And then... This better sound good on the speaker. From yours truly. There's no hype train. We can't do that. There's no hype. That was my OG hype train song. That I offered to someone and they never bothered using it. Shocking. That's my song, baby. You get to have this for being such rizzlers. Yeah, you get that. It's been a while since I heard this. Really? Well, you can not hear it now. I will have to play a game that requires it. I was going to play a game tonight. I'm quite enjoying talking, though. I probably should play something, though, right? Does it feel wrong if I'm just talking? Quite fun. As long as the topics come thick and fast, I don't mind. Whoever becomes the next mod, please find a way to turn off the team's sound effect. Why? What's wrong with this? It's your fault. You brought it up. You brought it up. It's okay, Tam. That's what the VOD channel's for, which I know you watch as well. Absolute legend. Where is the random USB connect disconnect? No, I need the old school internet. I need that sound effect. I should probably just try and recreate that with my voice, shouldn't I? There you go. Boom. I'll just sample that and put that in my fucking thing. That's not a clip. Why are you clipping that? Stop that right now. Who doesn't recognize that sound? Probably there are some youngins. Someone said the other day that there was 24 in chat. Now that is the face of a Giga Chad. I dare say. This is why you don't split the streams. Clip it, I can use it. No. GTA 4 has the old sound where your mobile was about to ring and it goes through your headphones. What's that? That really frickin' annoying sound effect. Actually, I think you can hear these if I play them. Hang on. Ringtone. Phone? These are my, like, stock sounds that I use for my stuff. Nope, you can't hear any of them. Maybe if I... Where is the,
My millennial mind is already wired up for anxiety over the Skype sound cease.
Boop, 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 boop. So it doesn't... Why does that not play? It's QuickTime. Oh, is it because it's a preview, maybe? How do I add, like, Finder as a sound source? Oh, here. Oh, there is one. Okay. Well, that's good. Let's bring that right down for you. That don't fucking work. Finder. Okay, I'll play it in QuickTime so you can hear what I'm hearing. I'm doing these things, but maybe it's easier if I just do. Hang on. Can I play all of these? I can't do QuickTime. If I do QuickTime, then it's going to open all of them up. It's going to be hell. Open with other. Can I use like VLC to play these? No. Really? I can only play WAV files with QuickTime? That can't be right. Oh, that's too loud. Oh, shush, 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 shush. But Jesus. As me nan would say. I can make this work. Hang on. Whoa, 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 whoa. I can make this work. I can fix this. I can fix this. Apps. Trash that one. Boom. Bing, bang, boogie, boogie, woogie. Right, okay, let's have a look. Fuck me, that's loud. What's a good one to use? No. This one. That's a great one. I could randomly throw that in and you'd be like, wait, what? You'd think that's your phone, wouldn't you? If you're watching me stream. You know you would, right? You know you would. Oh, that's even better. Oh, that's loud. Woo! That's a good one. Rubbish. In-house sizzle. What? Why is that under phone? What? Oh. There it is! Computing. I'm thinking. Brain's not quite sure yet. You have no idea what you missed if you weren't around for this. I know it's not genuine, it's not as good as the OG. You have no idea how many sound effects I have. It's fucking stupid. Ask me something. Ask me if I have a sound of something and I'll see if I've got it. Let me see if I've got a packet for it. My brain cells are melting, Paul, please. 2 of them left. Bagpipes? No. Wait, what? This says bagpipes, but I don't think it is. That can't be bagpipes. That Scottishman's been at the whiskey too much. Hang on a minute. It says there's bagpipes in here. Wait. Oh! For some reason, it's part of the same file. So there are bagpipes. What else? What do you got? Give me something. That's too specific. The sound of Chris chomping down on some Fammy Chicky. I mean, I'm sure I can probably get someone going. I mean, for fuck's sake, I could do that. Lasers? Are those sharks with lasers? Is that S or Z? I can't remember. Do we have laser? Oh, I got these kind of lasers. They're not really lasers, but VOC. I don't know if I should be playing these out loud, by the way. I need to talk over them, otherwise someone's going to be pissed off at me for sharing them, right? Audio jungle. Audio jungle. Audio jungle. Audio jungle. Audio jungle. I was saying it between the fucking sound effects. Audio jungle. Audio jungle. Audio jungle. Well, maybe I should just play music in the background, right? Problem solved. Oh, I don't have the AOL Connect. No. Oh, maybe. What internet versions are there? I wonder. Just the one? I think I only have the one. It's not even under internet. It's under phone. Hang on. Yeah, they're just on the phone. I'll give you my favorite one. My favorite sound effect of all time. You'll notice that I use this whenever I censor myself. This dog, for some reason, I love it. I love it. That first one, that oof. Whenever I do like a C word or drop an F bomb, I always use that. I know, dummy. I know. If you've got dogs listening to me, I'm sorry. I apologize. But that's my favorite. That's actually, I think that's... Oh, I thought that was an Apple one, but it's not. Okay, I've bought that. Okay, I bought it. There's something about that. It's good. Bass boosted, perfect. We should use this one whenever there's a sexy scene going on screen. I think this would work well. Wait, I can mix that. What? I mean, it works, no? I think that would work. He got that dog in him. Wait, I need to get. If you say, you can't just say that. He's got that dog in him. Oh, I have that soundbite thing. What was it? Anime Girl? What is it? What was that one that was like a bunch of words that were like made by a Japanese girl? Party. She did a bunch of stuff like that. Is it Nyan? Yeah. I'm pretty sure this is played at the start of Joey's videos. Right? Or is it, maybe it's this one? Yeah. Right? I feel like it's one of them. Yeah. That's from a sound pack. It's called ABR Voice something. Original Kawaii. They're clearly Osaka. That's clearly Osaka right there. 100%. Sometimes I'll throw them into something that's funny. But yeah, I got quite a lot of sound effects that I use. But now I don't need to worry about it so much because I discovered the power of having Epidemic Sound connected to my DaVinci Resolve. It's a lot less of a concern, which is great. Nyan? Nyan? I'm not doing any more because I'm already worried about someone playing that and saying, why are you letting people hear our sound effects for free and stealing them? So I'm going to stop there before it goes any further. What do you mean control my sound effects? Excuse me. I think my sound effects are the best in the world. Be careful. The great words of Natsuki. Although I used to like making sound effects out of the video footage that I filmed. Hence the sumimasen, etc. But I should probably phase them out because like it's not my voice, it's some other people's. So it's like without their true blessing and saying, I love that. I mean, if I don't love it, I probably shouldn't use it. So maybe we need to get rid of sumimasen. And we'll have to ask Pete if he's allowed, but or Mouse's gremlin laugh. I should probably get rid of them. I thought they were funny, but maybe they don't like them there. I don't know. We need a corn hub sound effect. Is that the drums? Boom. Oh, you thought I already got the permission? Well, I did play it. Well, Mouse is hard to reach, and she's never said anything. But Pete, I feel like it's causing him drama every time that's played. Because he hears it as like, he doesn't need to be reminded of that moment on the bridge. I think I'm bringing in PTSD every time I play it. No. And to be fair, people use my fucking footage all the time. There's footage of me with me and me banging my head and shit, so like, what's fair game, no? If you're gonna use me getting my head banged, I think that's fucking fair play. Not that kind of headbang, unfortunately not. No, not that kind of headbang. What's the story behind the sumimasen? Cyclophon 4? Pete finally got on the bike, is cycling over a bridge. I'm getting a drone shot. The drone makes a bunch of Japanese kids look at it and go, wow, what's that? One kid looks at it a bit too hard and actually doesn't realize it's swerving into Pete's lane. And Pete screams, that's why he's screaming it at the kid. He's screaming it because he's like, get out of the fucking way, basically. And the reason it's so clean and pristine is because I used to put lab mics on everyone because we was doing videos. Oh, so it would have been Cyclone 3. Because we always made audio for Chris's videos, so I always had lab mics on them. But obviously, since we don't do the videos for Chris's channel anymore, we don't need to do that. So the audio cannot be as pristine. Although I dare say there must be 10,000 sound bites from my audio of those events. I'm sure, I've no doubt there must be a lot of very funny sound bites that one could use, but doesn't. I mean, I think Mudan has access to them all as well, so. You didn't realise that's where it came from? Yeah, that's where it came from. It's interesting because I'm blamed for that. I'm like, you want me to get a drone shot or not? I mean, I'm getting a drone shot along a bridge. It's not my fault the kid's fucking looking at the drone. But, you know, is what it is. Back then, though, we was using a drone that didn't have a good zoom-in function, so... What do you mean you're blamed for that? Not by Pete, by the way, by the community. Sometimes some people are like, yeah, you shouldn't have been flying the drone so close and stuff, so... That's not a Pete thing, that's a community thing, so... Pete getting attacked by the ping pong balls. Yes, that, and actually, no. I think that's up there, but the thing that makes me laugh more is Chris getting the no-look swish in the basketball court. I was annoyed because I was in the car, I couldn't film it. I'm like, someone had to look after the car, and I'm like, why is everyone in there and I'm in here looking after the car? But I remember looking at it on stream and thinking, what the fuck just happened? When Chris got the swish in one, and everyone just like went silent. In case people haven't seen this, we should show them. This is just, it's just flabbergasting what happened. Pete discussed when he got the shot. Chris, basketball, I guess. Cyclethon. It's got to be under that, surely. It'd be under shorts, right? No, it's not. It's so long. Was it Cyclothon 3? No, it's 4, right? Or 4 or 5. Jesus Christ, there's been a lot of Cyclothons. The last one was 5, so it would have been 4, I think. Oh, was it a Cyclothon or an RV trip? No, it was definitely a Cyclothon. It was definitely a Cyclothon. Is it a clip? It's he gets the hole in one. Chris, so I thought Chris Basketball Cyclothon, it should come up. Like, why is that not under that? Yeah, Cyclothon 4, I thought so, but like, why would it not come up in the basketball? Bearing in mind I'm not logged in, so... I'm genuinely surprised that's not just showing up naturally. They must have titled it something different. No look? Am I like really dumb on my search engine, or? Yeah, I looked up that. I looked up basketball Cyclothon. Doesn't come up. That's very odd. Episodes are such a 50-50 means sometimes they come out with bangers and other times it's weird. Chris Basketball, everybody hates Chris. What? Okay, no, I was going to say, what is that? That's not a different one. What about maybe abroad in Japan? Abroad in Japan, basketball? That's so weird that it doesn't come up that easy. Maybe Connor? Basketball Cyclothon 4? We have to talk about Cyclothon 4. It was on Reddit or YouTube. Why is it not on YouTube? That's so weird. Chris Broad shows the boys how it's done. Oh, is it like, so it's not on YouTube? I'll try that. Why is that not under basketball, Why would you not put the fucking word basketball in the fucking title? Sorry. It's not from the official Clips channel either.
Oh, I got.
This is one of my favorite. Also, this is when we used to get a shit ton of fucking audio delay, so the audio's out.
I'm dead.
I still don't know why this audio delay was happening, to be fair. I think it was to do with using Bluetooth into the camera as the audio for the stream, because I now use the receiver as a separate audio entity, and we don't get this drift anymore.
Oh my god.
No, this is BellaBox. This Psychoform 4 was BellaBox. This is the first use of BellaBox.
Oh my god.
Watch and learn. Less thinking, more shooting.
Yeah, audio lag. Someone's saying it in chat already there.
Oh.
Hey, Mr. Brown. There you go.
I like how he keeps looking at the ball. Oh my...
You ball like a
He
brick.
doesn't deserve this no look. He doesn't deserve it, man. Doesn't deserve that. That's not deserved.
You can only get it in when you're not looking.
And everyone's reaction being like, whatever.
Did it go in?
It did.
Did it actually go in?
Yeah.
It went in?
Everyone's like, nah. Look, Fatal, the reason why that is because everyone knows we're never going to hear the fucking end of this.
No.
And coming from Pete and Ian, who are avid basketball fans,
No wonder Connor was like, shit.
Didn't say anything.
it's a pretty cool place though, randomly thrown in the middle of nowhere.
I've watched Crocono Basket, bro.
I went back.
I launch it.
Still can't believe I did it backwards.
Yeah.
Come on, chat. Well, some serious cool shit from the birthday.
But the fact that he did this... Pete's reaction here as well. After two embarrassing throws.
You ball like a British man.
Michael Jordan.
You can only get it in when you're not looking.
I mean, to be fair though, what a Giga Chad clip for any kind of stream. That's just the ultimate, like, clickbait right there.
Did it go in?
It did.
Did it actually go in?
And the fact that, did it go in? It's perfect in all the worst ways possible. Oh, there's an add-on. Let me go toilet, because I haven't been to the toilet yet. It's only 2 hours. And I'll be right back. Hell yeah. Mog good. That was a good time. That was last year. This time last year. Mog good. That was way, way back in the day when we was going out and actually enjoying IRL. Can anyone remind me? When is the Shillers Arts in Tokyo Tower? It's a Paul Mint, you're late. I don't think you realised actually, Mint. Your name is at the end of the stream now as well. Congratulations. I want to play Ghost of Yote, Rex, but I can't. It's not fair. 26th? Is it really to the 26th? No way. If it is, I feel less inclined to have to rush. I thought it was 10th to like 13th or something crazy. I mean, I'll take it. Great sounds before Martial Machines in Power War of World. I'll have a look at it then, thank you. Wow, okay, 26 is good. Apparently there's another one somewhere else Where was the name? Hang on. Doopy doopy doo. There's another one at Tree Village. I don't know what's going on with Chillers lately, but they are really pushing a little bit too much to push their gear out. I'm like, what's going on here? I don't know what company is making them do shit, but they're being very aggressive with it. How do we feel about that? I've only got so much room for the Muki Maru, as I'm calling him. I'm surprised I didn't call him Muki Maru. And I want the tumbler. I need the tumbler. The tumbler is life. Chillers coffee tumbler? You kidding me? Chiller should sponsor me. Well, I think they're doing okay. They have a Patreon. And you can spend a lot of money to be a producer of their games, get your name in the games, be a character in their games. Their Patreon's pretty fucking crazy. Am I crying? Why? What? No. Huh? Why would I be crying? I'm crying because I can't get my Chillers tumbler. I do actually have this fan blowing in my eyes, so it may be making them watery a bit. Oh! It's so fine. It doesn't come in black, but it comes in a nice sort of like white Starbucks looking. What was that? It was a fan. Oh, it was this. That thing. Slapping down. Let me look. Chirazato. I looked up the competition. Someone said it's like an escape room thing. I don't know if it's an escape room per se, but it doesn't look very good though. The actual prizes were a bit meh. Like, you just get postcards, and it costs like, was it 3,000 yen or something for these postcards? I'm like, I'm not really that fussed about that. No, I don't want the food. That looks gross. I'll tell you what I want, what I really, really want. I want this. I want this tumbler. And this. I need the Muki mascot and the tumbler. This looks so good. I'm tempted by the mouse as well, but I'd never use it. Also, I think I might have to get a t-shirt just because it looks so stupid. Look at that. You know that's gonna look stupid. The mouse mat's cute, but I don't need a mouse mat. I have like a big mouse mat that sits on my entire desk, but it is cute. But yeah, I definitely want the tumbler and the Muki. Oh, that's a fucking expensive. How big is this fucking thing? That better be a big fucking key for 2,750. You kidding me? That's a lot of fucking money. Bruh. Oh, I'm gonna have to work more hours for that one. Fuck me. Actually, no, Mint, you did give some money towards it, I remember. I don't like that it says original goods #1. What does that mean? Oh, 2. Okay, same dates. Is Chillers Arts really that popular? They can take over Tokyo Tower, though? I'm like, what? Yeah, but normally 1, 2, 3 means like this date to this date you can get this. This date to this date you can get that. But it's all the same date. They're not changing the dates. That's weird. They came out with a movie, but still it's like crazy. No. No. Get away. Oh, there's a store and there's a cafe. Okay. That's the same as what we had last time, right? Streamers made it popular. That's because you can be in the game. You go on their Patreon. They have these membership things, right? So they got 8,100. But like, you can literally go up here. You can become a character. For $5,000, you can become a character. I'm sure some of them has already done that. Some streamers. Sponsor, I think you can be. That's why I remember sometimes we find these weird collectibles like shells and things, and it's got someone on it. That's what they're paying for that in this. We'll put you in the newest game. How depends on the type of game. So that's what they're getting here. Welcome in, Girl Geek. How you been? BTS perspective. It's interesting that you have access to the beta, but I don't think you can stream it though. Yeah, it's like you can download it and try it, but you're not allowed to put it anywhere. What did I say the other one was? Tree what? Tree Village, did I say? Yeah, there's another one at Tree Village. 18th until August the 6th. Fuck off. Oh, don't be a bellend. See, they've got a Tumblr here too. But that doesn't look as good as the Tumblr at Tokyo Tower, right? I am definitely picking up Buff Maru, don't worry about that. Called Muki Muki Maru. That's what I'm nicknaming it. Muki Muki Maru. Muki Muki is like bodybuilder. When will you see a cameraman pull? Well, I'm wondering, is that one month payment or does that require multiple payments? I think the other one looks better, right? If we go back to I'm assuming they're not the same thing. But they both call them a Tumblr. But this looks way better. That one looks way better than this. Tumblr. Tumblr. This one's better. They haven't. Oh, they got radio stations. That's a pretty cute T-shirt. I like that T-shirt. That's cute. I actually kind of prefer that T-shirt over the the Muki Muki. That just looks so dumb. That one's pretty cute. Oh, that's on the back though, not the front. Akamanto.
I'm going bankrupt, and it's all because of Chiller's art.
It's a parasocial desk mat.
Chiller's art merch. Let me get that.
They got way more food in this place as well. None of it looks good though. That badge looks good though. I'd only be interested in the t-shirt from here, I think. Whereas this place, I like this t-shirt's fun. Tumblr's good. Muki Muki's good. Mouse is the mouse is cute. It's if it's limited edition, it looks pretty cute. The mouse mat's cute, but I would never use it. Then again, you could probably put that on a wall somewhere, right? I think you could put that somewhere. Ugh! I'll have to see what it looks like in person, though. Oh, I want it, but I don't. I just like it. It looks so cool with the color. But it's concept. It's not proof. I don't know what my favorite Chillers Arts game is. It's hard. I should say the camera one, really. Alright, let's move that back to what we was on. Agamemnon! It does look like an Apple Magic, but it's not. I can tell. No way. Is that up there a little bit there? Favorite Chillers Arc? That's such a hard question, man. I know that I genuinely liked Akamanto. It was a pain in the ass because it's hard to complete, but I did enjoy it. It was fun. Ghost Train was good too. I didn't like the car in Radio Station. That was a bit hard to maneuver. I tell you what though, I was super fucking proud of beating this. I was proud that I was able to beat this because the save system in this sucks. It's old school, like you only get X amount. Good luck. And this stupid fucking spider. I'm surprised I beat this. But it gave me hope that I can beat all the others because some of these get really hard. Actually, wait. They don't have them all. Wait, what? Wait, what? They don't have them all on here. I've not played this one. Yuki Onna. Which, to be honest with you, looks like a reskinned version of Akamanto. It's the same kind of game. Good sound effects for the snow. What is that sound? Boom, boom. This is the trailer. That's not a trailer. That's a 2.5 minute gameplay stream. Yeah, it's basically Akamanto, something chasing you in the dark. Night. Oh, the caregiver was pretty good, to be fair. I quite enjoyed this one. I think maybe the bathhouse was pretty memorable. This was a pretty good one. But it's because it was remade, right? This was pretty good, though. This was a pretty good one. Yeah, all the summer sale, man. Highly recommend them. I did like this one though. The digital camera was fun. The bit that fucked me up was this bit when you're in the house with that guy. That bit freaked me the fuck out. That was hard. This was weird. So it was weird but fun. This was creepy as fuck. This was good. Shinkansen Zero I thought was very good as well as an anomaly game. Jisatsu, that was the crazy one with the basement that had the Jesus shit going on at the bottom of the house, right? That wasn't so easy to navigate. The kidnap was the clown one. That was a bit weird. Walking home and then the clown seeing him in the forest. That was fucked up. Parasocial is like OG, one of the most famous ones, right? It was good. I didn't mind it. If it was fun. The concept of it's scary as fuck though for VTubers. Let's put that back up there. Has to be one of the favourite ones. Yeah, it was good. I enjoyed the bathhouse. Night Security, we played that one. This one was actually quite fucking freaky, especially at the end when the thing chases you around the table. I think I got the bad ending. I got the bad ending for most of them. But this one was pretty creepy. This is the one. This even actually, yes. I remember the dolls when I was trying to look up the air vents and look down and it was there. And there's that one moment where I turn the power on, turn around and the girl's there, right? That's in my Be Right Backs. This one had some good freaky moments in it. Karaoke. Have I got any karaoke moments? Wait. Do I have any karaoke moments in my Be Right Back montage? If I didn't put any in, I need to do that because I do, good. Because there's some clips in that really fuck me up. The guy just chases you. Yeah, this was good because I don't get to see my Be Right Back moments. The guy at the door, yeah, that was freaky as fuck. Closing Shift is very good as well. Although the ending kind of made me sad for the girl. Like, if you don't do it right, then he attacks her and then you hear the sound of him obviously doing stuff to her. I think that was this one, right? I didn't like that. But that's the point. It's not meant to make me feel good. Radio Station. I didn't like this one. This was a bit meh. There's too much going back and forth on this one. And it was the first time I think they tried to use a car in a game and it just didn't work, which is why there's no cars in the rest of them. The Night Way Home, I don't think I've played this one yet, right? I haven't played this one yet. This has got the squeaky house thing, right? Hang on. The squeaky door bad guy. I think it makes that sound. There it is, yeah. That sound effect is awful. Night Delivery was good in a weird fucked up way because like there's one sequence where it's like you have to do deliveries in it and it just sort of completely changes everything. That was a fun one though. I actually really like The Caregiver, to be honest with you. Because this kind of freaked me out because the guy was just always sitting there in different rooms. This is, oh, hang on a minute. This is the one where you have to go in the basement. This is the one you have to go in the basement. And you have to run away from the weird beast thing. That's this one. This was a good one. I like that one. Wait, so what was the other one that I said was that? Have I played Chisatsu? I must have played this, no? Oh! I remember having tapes. I think I played this one. Oh, is this the one where I went in the attic and that fucking thing came out at me in the attic? That's this one, right? Scared the shit out of me. I think that's this one. Yeah, it is. Okay, I recognize this one. Because you have to go out to the garden and get a fish to cut its head off or something, right? This one and The Caregiver, I get these two mixed up. Welcome in, Falcon. How you been? I get those two mixed up a lot. Hanako, I've already mentioned, but wasn't the easiest of games to play, but I'm glad I beat it. The Ghost Train was good. Actually, I enjoyed this one. This was really good, actually. Yeah, this was fun. Yeah, I like this one too. Oh, this is people that were obviously paying to get Patreon, right? Yeah, this was a good one as well. I feel like this would be the next Exit 8 film. The sequel will be this. Missing Children? Oh, wait, no, this is the clown one, is it not? I've played this one, no? I've definitely played this, I feel. I recognise the weird detective. Yeah, remember that kid. Genuinely shocked how many of these I played. And he calls himself a fan. But there's more in my library from this company that aren't in this list. I guess they're not proud of them. I've definitely played this. I'm all good without rear speakers. Thank you very much. Have I played this one? Oh, I've not played this one yet. Another camera game. I've not played this one. Coming off of Madison, this is probably going to feel like child play. Yeah, I've not played a Chillers game that plays like Fatal Frame. I don't own brown pants. I do own brown pants. I do now. I have brown linen pants now. Convenience store. I like this game. This was great. Oh no, this is the one where the girl at the end, like, if you're not careful, sound effects happen. That's this one. This is the one that has the movie made, right? This is the one that all the advertising's for. They've remade this into a movie. So I expect this one to blow up quite a lot. So what was the other one that I thought was this? Wait, what? Oh, Close and Shift. Okay, no, different. Okay, I have played Close and Shift though. So I've not played that one. I've not played Yuki Onna, which looks like Akamanto, which means it's going to take forever to frickin' beat. I played this game and it crashed on me, so we had to play from the start, which ruined the immersion, but we did complete it. This is more of a walking simulator, though. There wasn't really anything to do in the game rather than just keep moving forward. And it reminded me of when I went to Tottori and filmed the that video with James, Gaming Beaver, because we went through a forest like this with a camera. Stigmatized Property. I think we played this. It's hard to say because there's other games that are very similar to these. Oh, we did, yeah. I remember him. And there was a room outside, right? There was a random building outside that we had to look at stuff. These were all like the early days, right, of my streaming. So Akamanto, I have played it. I haven't beat it, but I have played it. Akamanto! And then this one, Okaeri. Oh, hang on. Haven't I played this one? This looks familiar. Oh, I have played this. Yeah, the ending is someone being hung, and I was worried about YouTube. We have played this. So that means there's only, of their official list on their website, according to their official website list, there's only 2 games that I've not played and 3 games that I've not finished. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? I played all these. Well, ain't that about a bitch? But this is wrong. Because if you go on Chiller's Art, you've got these games. Blame Him. This is theirs, but it's not on their website. I have this as well. You've got Welcome Back Daddy. Mostly negative. Is that why maybe? Oh my god, I don't need to see that bigger. Is that why? Because it's mostly negative? But this is their game though. So if we only go based on their official website listed games, I only technically have to beat 3 more games by Chillers to say that I've completed all of their catalogue. And that's the official catalogue. That makes me feel more confident. I think it's doable. Super fan in it, maybe. I might be. I might have 1 or 2 things lying around. You'll never know. Oh, 1 sec. Let me look here. 5 hours? That's too long. I was looking up games that I could potentially play tonight. I'm like, I was going to play a game that seemed very chill. I don't know why it does that sometimes. Don't worry. I'm going to go that, and I'm going to come back, and it's going to be there. Where'd you go? You're not in my list. Oh, you're not plugged in. That would help. There we are. Boom. I was going to play this. I was going to be like, let's play a cozy stream for people that are like, you know, it's hangover stream. It's lovely, but no. This is a 5-hour game. This looked nice. Yeah, 5 hours. That's too long. It's already 11:30. But the thing I liked was that it said it had like power-ups as you play it. Oh, you need to fucking chill with your fucking sound. They used AI art for the cover books. Fuck, I wish I'd read it beforehand. Oh, well, I'm not playing that then. For fuck's sake. Oh, I can get a refund though. Good. Okay, thank you for letting me know that. Other games I have. I bought more games. I've not finished playing the other games, but I've already bought more games.
又到咗逃出靈界
Someone translate that.
點探靈時間，我係阿海。
唔講咁多，快啲跟住。
Oh, one sec. I've got to change that to.
Go boy!
It looked good. One of my favorite streamers has been playing a bunch of stuff, so I've been looking at what they play. This one looked good too. This looked like Ori, but like hand-drawn. But with like fighting mechanics, which I thought looked really cool. You're like the last surviving human in the world. Looked interesting. This game I thought looked good personally, but the reviews are like meh. But this game, I thought the concept looked great. You know I love a good sci-fi.
Sending new instructions.
Detective, you. I will not let you compromise the experiment.
Woo!
Custodian. He's trying to stop us.
Kate, get out of there!
Oh, there'll be another horror game run, don't worry. But the horror game run's going to be like Halloween, right? That's coming around the corner, mate. Oh, great soundtrack, by the way.
Since the dawn of humankind, our species has gazed toward the skies and wondered.
That's a great song for a soundtrack.
Whether we were truly alone.
Power supply failure.
Hermes is being
Good use of toms.
Hang on, everyone.
Bit of snare there.
Your friends are trapped just as you are.
But before I play this, I think I'd want to play the other one. The other gun game that I've got that's like a randomizer.
Please do what you can.
I'll do my best, darling. But I can't make any promises. Before that, I'd rather play... Is it... Not Revenge. What's the other one I got? There's another shooting one that I got around this time. Oh, you know what I mean. It was a PlayStation 5 exclusive. They changed it. I want to play this. This is the one I was meant to play last stream. I really want to play this. Maybe I should play this tonight for fun.
That's rock and roll.
This looks fun. Librarian takes 5 hours. That's why I said no.
Cringe. Get lost.
This is your shot.
Was that a streamer? Like a Rob CD stream.
Get lost.
This is your shot.
Your camp is depressing. Care to share a drink with
Well, this is just a bit of fun, right? You know, you can play it on one stream, see how long you get, and then just like leave it there.
Let's crank it up and
This
wake
looks fun.
this swap of a camp.
Is that meant to be Hugh Hefner? Oh, it's Dead Island. Okay. Yeah, this looks fun. What else did I get? Paddle Box. I love Super Punch Out. So when I saw this, I was like, oh. Super Punch Out was one of my top 5, or top 3 maybe, favorite games of all time when I was young. But I don't know how much of it is to do with being punching. DMC, what's that? Oh, Devil May Cry, yeah. I've not played, well, I bought 1, 2, and 3. I've played them, all of them, growing up, but I've never played number 5, so I thought 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but that would take a long time. Yeah, I like the art style of this, look fun. And by the way, these are like, look, 120 yen, that's what, like 50p, 50 cents. These games were like nothing. This one was like super cheap as well. I think this was like 200 yen. So that's what, $1? Reduced from maybe $15? That's crazy. I was like, why not? For that price, why not? Yeah, Devil May Cry 1 and 2. I've had this game for years, by the way. I've never played it. The Contraband Police. I've always wanted to play it. I've had this since 2024, and I never played it. For some weird reason. I found another Molly game because I was upset about observation duty, so I've got these 3. Yeah, I want to get some more Molly games. I mean, it's not about rage quit, it's just like, don't be a dick with your fucking game mechanics. They really fucked up with number 8. I just wasn't a fan at all. Plus, this looks like it's got a story. The music looks good. Yeah, it looks fun. Sekiro? No. You wish! You wish. Not yet. What was it? Was it started with an R? What was that game I was thinking of? I've definitely got it downloaded, no? Or maybe it's not an R. What's the game I'm thinking of where it's like a shooter and you keep being revived? It was a PlayStation 5 exclusive. Anyone remember? Returnal. That's, yeah, it is an R. Why is it not here? Did I not download it? Oh, I haven't downloaded it yet. That's why. Okay, yeah. I've not installed it. Yeah, this one. I'd rather play this one first rather than the other one. Because this one looks fun. Never played it. Look good. But, as we all know, there's something bigger. There's something bigger that I've got to play at some point. It's not even on here. There it is.
Never have come.
I need 5 days for this, right?
Only going to make things worse for everyone.
No. She chose to come.
5 days?
Make the rules between you two.
You're fighting to change things.
I love the soundtrack. Every song I've heard from this sounds so good.
Right?
And the visuals are incredible.
I was used to losing people.
It's got to be a thong for this. Yeah, it would have to be, yeah. You don't want my reaction to her? 25 to 30 hours? Oh, that's not bad. So, effectively, I could do it in 3 streams if I do my Elden Ring 12-hour streams. Not that I would, but still. I'm gonna think about it. Well, I know you guys look like putting me on side quests. So if you want to do this, Paul, you've got to get that as well. I'm like, fuck's sake. Love the music already. Oh, I'm going to have my controller plugged in, otherwise I'm not going to get the good parries.
Is this true?
Is there any famous actors in this? Like, does anyone recognize these faces?
I was with him. We need to go now.
I wonder if they're modeled off.
Who are you?
Oh, the Daredevil dude's in it. Okay. I don't know, the main guy reminds me of Robert Pattinson. No? That's fucking Robert Pattinson. It's fucking Robert. Look at the jaw. Bruh. Robert Pattinson. Look at the jaw. That's fucking Robert Pattinson. The jaw. Clearly, you wasn't Team Edward, Mint. Sheesh. Does it live up to the hype? I paid for it. It better.
It's absurd to offer oblivion as recompense, but
That's that fucking dude that's in all those films with the deep voices in it. That's the guy from The Witch, right?
I know it seems absurd to offer.
Wait, that's the guy from The Witch. I grew up on Final Fantasy, don't worry, Fatal. I'm listening.
I know it seems absurd to offer oblivion as recompense.
No, it's not. It could be him.
She'll never paint again.
Nah, it's not deep enough. Nah. It's not deep enough. You know what I mean, though, right? You know what I mean. The guy that was, he was in, whatchamacallit? Hang on, let me go back to my old stream. Display port. You know who I mean. You've heard this guy 1,000 times. The Witch. Cast? How do I fucking This guy. If you think you don't know his voice, oh, you know his voice. Let's his interview here. Go for it.
No idea what Kevin Feige and everybody have planned, but yeah, I worked with Robert
That's not the microphone clipping from Distortion. That's just his voice.
years ago on Doolittle for a few days, and he's an absolute gentleman and an amazing actor. So I love.
I didn't want to do a movie clip because, but I guess I have to. He's in a game, right? What game is he in?
What went we out into this wilderness to find?
That's his voice. He plays Sid.
In our country, kindred, our fathers' houses.
He should be Kratos' son at least.
For the kingdom of God.
Thank you, Senua. Thank you. Yes. 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 Your will. Yes. Go on. Fucking, why is it not Ralph? Yes, that's his voice. Yes. Why is, like, I put up Cinema? Maybe Hellblade? The guy that plays the fucking devil in her ear. That's him. Right? That's definitely him. There's no footage of it? Nope. Nope, 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 nope.
Did you know that for Hellblade
Did you know?
Sacrifice, debut of Melina Juergens, a video producer for Ninja Theory with no prior acting experience, Juergens was an
Still pretty wild that she was able to do this, by the way.
Used
no acting.
Stand-in to perfect the motion capture technology.
That's freaking crazy that she got to do it, and then they fucking cancelled the third game.
Though, it was
Absolute
decided to have
bellends.
Juergens portray the role as is, leading her to actually win.
Look at those
multiple
eyes.
awards
It's
for her
crazy.
performance. Did you know that for Hellblade Senua?
Did you know that I typed his name in with Hellblade and you didn't fucking mention him at all in your video? Excuse me, why? Hellblade, Devil? Oh! Speaking of which, he's in this as well. How do we feel about this, by the way? Same director as Nosferatu, great film. What do we feel about this new film, Werewolf? Have we seen this trailer yet? Looks pretty good. There's one shot in there that I think's really good.
Why? 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 Why?
What is it with this guy and fucking Christmas? Nosferatu released at Christmas. Why is he doing it? It's just like the producers thinking like, well, the first film did really well at Christmas, so maybe we should do it again. Is that why? Why are these films being released at Christmas? It's so fucking weird. I'm not sure I understand the direction. There's nothing Christmassy about the look of that film. Yeah, the Aaron Taylor guy, I'm not a huge fan of him too, but I think given the fact he's playing a werewolf, he's probably the prime candidate because he doesn't have to act with words. He's pretty good at just standing there and looking menacing. And the director obviously chose him because he was in Nosferatu as well. Maybe he's confusing Christmas for Halloween. Maybe. Or maybe he's scared about competing with The Nightmare Before Christmas at Halloween. What's the favorite horror movie or film? Fuck. That's a great deep dive. I'm going to go toilet. We'll come back and discuss this, but think about it. That's a good question. I'm not coming back until you get this word, by the way. I'm not coming back. What is it? You got one fucking letter. Go through the alphabet. It's ending with G. Try it. You can't. Not my fault. I guess the stream ends here then. Congratulations, Danny. You got it. Danny, well done. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. I guess you had to be here because none of the mods are. So there you go. You braved the auto mods. You took a leap of faith. And you won. Arj, the time has passed. You can't get away with it now. Sorry. Time has passed. Anyway. Favorite horror movie of all time. This is hard. Do we consider Alien a horror film? Because Alien is up there. Some people would consider it a sci-fi. Some people would say thriller. I consider Alien 1 a horror. Aliens. Action sci-fi. What the fuck is Jaws? Because Jaws is my #1 film of all time. Is that not a horror? Fucking feels like it. Anything that makes you piss your pants. The film that made me very uncomfortable was 30 Days of Night. The vampires in that film is one that really sort of like, if we're talking Western movies, obviously, that film made me feel like, oh shit, that's a scary vampire. Not necessarily Rex. Some people are diabetic. I guarantee you, Willy Wonka would be scary for them. Schindler's List, it's not classed as a horror, but I can see why you would call that a horror. Here's the thing, like if I look up on Apple Store, my collection, Alien doesn't come up. Alien's not there. American Psycho, Autopsy of Jane Doe, great film. The Babadook, Belko Experiment, that's a horror. Blade 2 is not a fucking horror. Blade Trinity is a horror, as in how bad it was. Exit 8's a horror? What is this? I think Apple needs to redefine what they consider. Gremlins 2? Gremlins 2 is under fucking horror? What? What? This doesn't make sense. How is that a fucking horror? Oh, comedy horror? Technically speaking, they do class it as a comedy horror. But still. Thriller and horror, I mean, do you, what a thrill. What do they consider thriller? Let me look. So, Deliverance is considered a thriller. That's a scary film. Identity is a thriller. Oh, Jaws is considered a thriller. Layer Cake? How is that a fucking thriller? It's just like James Bond, but like discount. 7, that's a thriller. I would say, yeah, if you've ever seen this film, The Vanishing. Hello? There. That's definitely a thriller. It's a slow burner, but it's definitely a thriller. That's quite a scary film, actually, when you watch it. If you know nothing about it, the ending's like, oh shit. Layer Cake is kind of thrilling. Well, it's the first time you saw James Bond without being James Bond. But yeah, some of these horrors are very like, huh? I suppose they're looking for the first thing, like aliens under sci-fi, right? Yeah. Yeah, all the aliens come under sci-fi. Right next to Armageddon, of course. Yes, the vanishing is about my slipper. Would you like to see where my slipper went? If you've seen the film, you know what I'm referencing. Blade Runner 2. What? Wait, what? Right, look. Sci-fi and fantasy, right? Bram Stoker's fucking Dracula. And then when you click it, horror. What? They're just pulling it out of their arse. I mean, I'd understand it if I clicked it and it said horror fantasy, but it just says horror. And yet, if you look under horror, it's not there. Yes, but you say that, but look, let's click on horror. 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 Is it there? It's not there. What? I can see most... Yeah, I mean, Bram Stoker's Dracula, yeah, it should be under horror. That's one of my most repeated movies growing up as a kid. I watched that film a lot of times. I even made a musical, started making a musical score about that film. I was infatuated with vampires. I Interviewed the Vampire. I loved that film too growing up. Read all the books. Oh, I've not watched this film. I forgot I had this in my library. I bought it because it was apparently a big thing. Anyone seen this? Apparently not, because the camera. Anyone seen this? Is it good? I heard it was good, so I bought it. Years ago. Never played it. Sputnik. Is it Russian? Russian. Any good? The Menu is a great film. I mean, I'm glad I saw the film and then it got to experience the Welsh Michelin star restaurant with Connor, because it made sense. If you've seen that film, you know what I mean. If not, then, bruh, what can I say? What else? Oh! One of my favourite my favourite sci-fi films of all time. This film, mate, what a banger. When Helldivers came out, Helldivers 2, I was in my element. I freaking loved that game. It was just this, basically, in game form. And then they tried to recreate it by making their own game with this, and it just wasn't the same. It's just so funny, the propaganda in the film. I'm doing my part. What We Do in the Shadows is my favourite vampire movie. I like it, but I wouldn't label it as my favourite. It's too comedy based. I don't think vampires, by their definition, should be under comedy. I know Dracula Dead and Loving it as well, but yeah, I still wouldn't label them as that. What is my favourite vampire movie? I grew up loving Interview with the Vampire, but I'm very aware that it's romanticised. Because it was the first film that gave them feelings and emotions and pretty looks. Interview's great, but it's, I don't know, it's the only film, for a lot of vampire fans, they got pissed off with it because it gave them this romanticised image. Bram Stoker's is up there, yeah. Francis Ford Coppola, that. Didn't someone reuse the armour from that film into something else? I can't remember. There was another film that used the same armour. I think they recoloured it. Van Helsing. Good film. Fun film. That's one of those fun films to watch. Life Force. Is that the TV series with the vampire and the werewolf and stuff? Nosferatu. Which one are we talking about? The OG or the new one? Neither of them would be number one for me. They're both good, but not number one. I'm not bouncing on that shit. What do you mean there's an OG? The Nosferatu, the original, was like one of the first ever horror films ever made. Ever put to film. Life Force is a 1985 movie? Wait, I need to see what this looks like. Let me see if I recognize this. You got John Carpenter's Vampires as well. That was a pretty fun film. James Woods playing a very eccentric character. Life Force. I do not know this film. And there's probably a reason why. Doesn't seem to be very well received. I do like X-Files. Although didn't they confirm that she wasn't a vampire? I can't show any images because she's got her tits out, so... You get one image from the film. That's the image you get. There you go. Boom. Job done. But yeah, every other image I show of the film, it's just the lead actress with her tits out, so I can't really show that, mate. I still don't know if bouncing it is in the actual film. Only one way to find out, man. You gotta watch the film. Space Vampires. Again, I can't show these images. But I appreciate the recommendation. Teenage Space Vampires. Oh, interesting. I'm going to ask Google. Best vampire movies or movie of all time. Oh, would you look at that? Interview with the Vampires right there. Blade's there too, though. To be fair, that makes sense. Oh, Studio Binder. That's a great website. All right, let's go down the list here.
Don't you mean breast vampire movie?
Sure. I mean, thank you for saying that. Let me just quickly scroll down this site and make sure there's no fucking pictures of a breast that's going to get me fucking banned. All good, all good, all good, all good, all good, all good. And you're done, bozo. All right. Now, this is an interesting list. Number 15. From Dusk Till Dawn. Great film. Very well made. In fact, I actually preferred the first half to the second half. I thought the second half went a bit silly. Because it's two different genres like melded into one. I thought the pressure and the stress of the first part about if they're getting captured or not was actually more fun than the second part, personally. But this was a great film. People have seen this, I assume? I like how you're rich. I like how you're educating people on how to say breast properly in chat. Love it. We said 30 days. We spoke about it. Let's have a look. Let's see if it's in the top 15. Number 14, Horror of Dracula. God, it's 1958. I can't say I've seen this one. Looks like it's based on the original author's version. Obviously, I know this guy. He's very famous. He was in Star Trek, right? Star Wars. Peter Cushing. I think Star Wars was the last film he was in, right? He died on the Death Star. Not in real life, obviously. They brought him back in Rogue One, I think. CGI. The Horror of Dracula. Christopher Lee. Oh, I'm jumping ahead of myself, but yep. 30 Days of Night, number 13. I still say these are the scariest vampires I've ever seen on film. Just for me, personally. They freak me the fuck out. Just from how ferocious they were. And the language they spoke, the noises their mouths made. I didn't know what I was getting into when I watched this film, and it just like, it was pretty fucking like, whoa, what the fuck is this? He hated his shoes, so he wore slippers during his... What? He wore slippers during his Star Wars? Is that true? That's hilarious. I love it. Great film. Salem's Lot. Yeah, number 12. That makes sense. This is a very, very, very long film. But it still freaks me out to this day, the thought of someone tapping on your window saying, "Can I come in?" Yeah, this is a pretty freaky film. You found it boring, really? I can see why, because it's quite long-winded, some of the scenes, but it was kind of creepy in a way. Like, the soundtrack was very good. But that was a product of its time, right? Back then there was a little bit more like, hold the shot, hold the shot, hold the shot. Now we have a very much a short attention span in comparison. I thought that was good. I had it on DVD. I had it on DVD from America, so it was a Region 1 disc. There it is, the GOAT. Francis Ford Coppola. That's number 11? Okay. I was 10 when that came out. Fucking hell. Okay. And this is my favourite actor of all time, Gary Oldman. Without doubt. Love this guy. Most recently, Mads Mikkelsen has become another favourite, but this guy is my number one. Oh shit, Near Dark. I forgot about that. Yeah, this is a good film. This is actually a good film. And not because we got Bill Paxton in it, even though Bill Paxton is awesome. It is a product of its time, though. I'm not sure. I don't think it deserves to be above Bram Stoker's Dracula, but this was a good film nonetheless. Wasn't this the film that introduced the idea of blood transfusion as a way to stop becoming a vampire? I think that was this film, right? Someone gets bitten and he goes to a farmhouse and just gets a blood transfusion in the barn house because that's what you can do. And it cures him because he manages to get rid of the blood out of his body. I'm pretty sure it was this film. I don't know if it holds up to modern day though. A Girl Walks Home Alone at Night. I saw this win a lot of awards, but I never watched it. I never watched it. Is it French? Independent horror western. Oh, western, directed by Iranian-American filmmaker Anna Lily Amirpour. Explores the ideas of feminism and womanhood. A nameless, lonely vampire, only referred to as the girl. I remember this winning awards, or being at award ceremonies. Interesting. Oh, number 8, Interview with the Vampire. I know that the author didn't like Tom Cruise and tried to petition to not let him play the role, but then when she saw the film, she apologized, which is quite rare. He played that role so well. And this was the film for me growing up that was like, my vampire has been quenched. I mean, for fuck's sake, he's on. Even though you got Brad Pitt, the God face, he's on there instead. Oh, Fright Night. Okay. It's a bit dated, but fair enough. Interesting. So that means Lost Boys has got to be higher than this, surely. Lost Boys has got to be on before this. Oh! What We Do in the Shadows. Why does he look like Robin Hood there? There you go. Sudai's favourite. 2014. It's enjoyable. I'm not sure I would like it as a vampire show too much. Maybe it's a cult status thing now. I like the TV series. It's fun. Yeah, it is fun. I wonder if Dracula Dead and Loving It will be on. Dracula, if it is, it can't be higher than fucking Bram Stoker's Dracula, so I doubt it. Yeah, I quite like the show. Because it delved more into their characters rather than the film. Thirst? Wait, who? I was going to say, I recognize the actor. What? I've never heard of this. What? It's based on a French novel? It's a South Korean horror drama with vampires? What? Hands up in chat who's seen this. It's by the director of Old Boy? Fuck me, I've got to see this then. I love Old Boy. That's an interesting story as well. After receiving a transfusion from a mysterious donor after a botched medical experiment, a Catholic priest develops an insatiable thirst for blood and abandons his faith. That's so interesting as a premise. Because he's going to have that mind fuck in his head, right? As a priest, I'm meant to protect and blah, 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 and praise the Lord and blah, but I also want blood. Oh, no, hang on. He engages in a dangerous affair with a young homemaker, so he's going against his religious beliefs as a priest? He afflicts her with his deadly disease. I've never even heard of this film. That sounds amazing, though. Oh! Oi, the Lost Boys. Thou shalt not kill thy little sister. Oh, don't go in expecting a typical vampire fare. It's pretty unique. Well, I mean, it's Korean, so they'll put their spin on it pretty well. However, this one, we spoke about this on the last stream. I said, what the fuck happened to this guy? This is Bill and Ted. Great film. I often quote Kiefer Sutherland. You eating maggots, Michael? You eating maggots? Great film. Didn't they remake this recently? It will never hold up. Ooh, the OG Dracula. Okay. Not sure how I feel about that being that high up, but I guess they're doing it because... Oh, that means Nosferatu must be number 1 then. If they're putting Dracula at number 3, Nosferatu's got to be number 1 because it's like, oh, the OGs deserve their spot in the sunlight. Okay. It was decent, but it's 1931. Come on. Blade? I don't think that's going to beat Bram Stoker's Dracula. I want to... Oh! To Psycho Blood. Let the Right One In. That's a great film. Not the remake. OG. I love the soundtrack to this film as well. I can see why that's number 2. I can see that's why it's high up. That's a good film. That's a really good film, actually. I haven't seen that in years. If you've never seen this, I highly recommend it. Yeah, I get it, Danny. But I mean, that's not just because it's like born in that time and therefore we should let it have more dibs. No, we got better technology now, so let them have their desserts too. What do we think? Nosferatu number 1? OG? It's got to be right. OG Nosferatu number 1, right? That's the... If it's not this, Dracula, it's got to be Nosferatu, right? Number 1. Ta-da-da-da! Twilight, fuck off.
Bounce on it crazy style.
He was bouncing on it all the way back in 1922. Fucking hell. Max Schreck. And what a name for a a fucking thing. Max Shrek. Did anyone see the William Dafoe film where he portrayed him in the movie? There's a version of, I can't remember what the film's called. Someone will correct me, but William Dafoe played the actor playing him in a movie, but he's actually a vampire that they hired for the movie of Nosferatu. It's quite a clever film, actually. It was very well done. What was that comedy Dracula one where he can drive a car with his hand? Vampire in Brooklyn? Probably. The Hammer series has a place in time. I agree. Vampire William Campfire? Wait, is there actually a vampire called William Dafoe? This one. Shadow of the Vampire. Highly recommend watching it. If you've never seen it, you might have seen this picture before. He basically plays Nosferatu in the movie, and the idea is that the director pretends that he's hired someone to play a vampire in the role, but he is actually a vampire, and he's promised him a female, I think a female virgin or something if he actually plays along with the filming of the film. It's actually a really, really well made film. Wait, Robert Eggers? Oh no, not that one. Yeah, that's different. This is very good. It's called Love at First Bite. Wait, what? I need to... Hang on. I've got to be careful with vampire films. Apparently there's lots of tits get shown. Love at First Bite. Got to be careful, man. George Hamilton? I have never heard of this film before. Love at First Bite. Richard Benjamin. Oh, I don't want to look at the back. It's mature. Wait. Okay, that's fine. What does it say? Dracula has never been so funny and dashing, to say nothing of being an awesome disco dancer, as in his delightful movie with a bang-up East. Cast. led by the epitome of suave, George Hamilton, and featuring first-rate performances from Susan St. James, Richard Benjamin, Dick Shawn, Art Johnson, Sherman Hemsley, and Isabel Sanford. Evicted from Transylvania, Dracula goes to New York to make a model, to make Cindy, a model with an old soul, his eternal bride. To his delight, she quickly falls for his necking style. But when her would-be boyfriend, a descendant of the vampire killing Van Helsings, meets his romantic rival, he's determined to put a stake in the Count's plans. Oh, clever. Is that Elton John? Is that not fucking Elton John? He's not listed here. Yes, George Hamilton is the most tanned vampire. You're right. That is Elton John, isn't it? If it's not, it looks a lot like him. Or maybe it's Dick Shaw. That hell, it's the glasses, I think. 100% the glasses. Oh, Kat, while you're here, I need to do a test. When I say, can you type exclamation end when I say test to see if you can make it go to the end screen? I'm going to start the no albs, so this screen's going to go to be right back when I start it up, and then I want you to try and do exclamation end. I want to see if it works for you. Let me start it up. Connected. It'll take a few seconds and then we'll see what happens as I keep talking. All right, give it a try. I'm exposing myself entirely. Crouch. Boof. Very nice. Good. So now we know that every mod has the ability, should I be partaking in going a bit too far with the stream, you can't stop the stream, but you can shut me up. You can say, all right, end. And if something looks like it could get me potentially banned, there we go. Yes, for Batman Ninja moments, exactly. No, Patel knows if he goes too far, he gets Das Boot. He wouldn't want to do that. He's already stopped my stream enough times. But just in case a mod's like, oh shit, this is going a bit south, that means you can put it to the, I mean, you guys can confer with each other in the mod chat and Discord and say, should we go to end screen? And then amongst yourselves, there's a reason I fucking pick you as mods. It's because I have faith that you understand to do the right thing. It just makes sense because that way, all right, you can't stop the stream, but you can at least go to the end screen and then that can run for as long as it takes before we end the stream. Pretty much, no, it's not a shutter button. I'm not going to call it that. I don't like that button. It's a safety button. Because shut up suggests it could be abused, and if that happens, then I'm going to take it away from them as well. Let's not be like that. Soon I will be able to use the 1 million points to end the stream though. Right. And then once you do that, it becomes 10 million. Just saying, be careful how you use it. You were surprised the stream ended. It didn't, Rich, you didn't. Paul, why didn't I know you started an own stream? King, welcome in, first time chatter. Everyone be nice to first time chatter, King. I've been streaming for 2 years, mate. We've been waiting. Like, I was like, thank God I can finally end the stream. We've been waiting for King Cobra for so long. Oh, my brain was not thinking correctly, but welcome in. Save Paul button, basically. It's not, yeah, sure. Safety button. I'm just glad it works. It means my coding is chef's kiss. Have I seen Death of a Unicorn? That rings a bell. I think it was in Harry Potter 1. What do you mean, what? What? Yeah, I've been streaming for 2 years. King? Oh, King. Mate, have I got fucking news for you? If you go to that link, you've got 2 years worth of content to catch up on. Then come back here. I won't stream again until you get back after you've seen all that, promise. There's so much lore there you gotta catch up on. This must be what it feels like when you want to watch One Piece, right? All that lore. I'm making my own One Piece. So many videos to watch, so many hours worth of content. It's crazy. Yes. Don't you feel jelly of them? Come on, chat. You all feel jealous, right? Oh, I wish I could relive some of those old streams again for the first time. Some of them were life-changing, damn it. Oh, man. You did the same thing? Never do the same thing. Be original. We don't talk about the lost episodes. There are none. Shut up. They don't exist. Although, actually, how's my TikTok doing? Wait. We need an update on the TikTok, don't we? Let's have a look. Have I reached 1 million views? No. Now then. I have officially doubled my followers. I'm on 16 followers, baby. No. 16 followers. Let's go. TikTok's where it's at. Woo! We're moving up, baby. We've doubled it since the last time I mentioned it on a stream. It's so worth the amount of hours I put into those shorts. It's so worth it. It's a lot of TikTok, man. I have trouble convincing it I'm human. Why? What are you doing on TikTok? Wait, what? I'm about to run out of videos to upload though, because although there's some really weird things. Can I just say? No. I want more mystery. There's some really weird shit going on over there. Because, like, these are timed, right? This has 2 views. 2. But the ones beside it, 600, 900, 2. 900, 1000, 0. 0? 0? Huh? These ones were released at midnight, by the way, but they should not have 0. It's a weird, no? Doesn't that feel a bit odd to you? I'm not fussed about like oh, I need to blow up. It's not that. But like 0 views, but then beside it they both got like 900 and 1000. 0. 0. That's a bit. Tell me you're not pushing it without telling me you're not pushing it. That's even worse than not pushing it. Even YouTube would never be 0. There's 0. Like, okay, the same video. You guys aren't paying attention to what I'm saying here. I'm saying that there's suppression, and then there's just like, oh, you released the video. That's cute. That same video has 1.7 thousand views on YouTube. 0? Doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense. Can someone... why would you unwatch a clip? It baffles you still 2 years? Bruh, I know, it baffles me too. I can't believe I've been able to make a living out of this. Isn't that crazy? As it happens, I get more money doing this than I do camera work now. It's crazy. I can't wait for you to watch Elden Ring. You got to let me know what you think. Certain things get shadow banned. Yeah, that was clearly... oh. Well, look, hang on a minute. That one I can understand being shadow banned because the thumbnail is me with a French fry in my mouth that it probably thinks is a stupid cigarette. I was mimicking it being a cigarette. But the other one with me being Godzilla... Does TikTok think I'm Godzilla? Because that'd be weird. Oh, Regina, thank you so much for the gifted sub. I appreciate that. There you go, King. A lovely community. Does it not tell you why they're not pushing it? I don't think so. I don't use TikTok for that purpose. I'll have a look. If I click it... no. Says unlock profile views instantly. Apply your coupon today. It's my fucking video. What? What do you mean unlock something so I can see my own video? What's your goal? For you to fucking release my video. Now the video has... What? Okay, so if I go into the promote portion, it says it has 4 views. But if I go to the main one, it still says 0. still 0. That doesn't make sense. What? I don't agree. I don't believe you. What's my TikTok? Cameraman Paul, baby. Cameraman Paul. 100%. I don't even think I've managed to make a chat command for it either. That's the Instagram. I don't think I put it in Linktree. It's so new that I haven't put it anywhere, including my Patreon. I've not put it anywhere. For views to refresh, you got to go in and out and shake it all about. Only pause. Yeah, I need to get one of them too. You're right. I'm going to work on that one. Eventually we'll get to it. You're on the book side of things there? Wait, what? Where can we buy bathwater? I don't think my Belle Delphine arc is quite there yet. It's a work in progress. I'll make beer out of something special. Ooh! The fact that someone did that once is a bit disgusting. But yes, I'm not talking about Connor. Connor's was great, but the other one, not so much. The fact that you know what I mean shows me you're not as innocent as you claim to be, chat. That's all I'll say. Exactly, Regina. How dare you? Regina, do you like beanie? Is it beanie as in like beanies? Do you wear beanies? Don't tell me if it's something private. I always thought beanie was like a funny way of saying a beanie. It just rhymes? Oh, okay. I thought it meant you wear like beanies. I was like, oh, that's fun. Oh, they're still awake. Good. No meaning at all. Much like this stream, really. I just decided to hang out with you guys while you was hungover. But everyone seems to be okay now. Everyone's quieted down in chat. And I think with that said, I probably will calm down myself so I can get an early night's sleep and be up nice and fresh tomorrow to potentially stream. Could be good. What do you say? You thought Regina was really tall and skinny. Oh, Bean, you're right. Yeah, that could work too. Night? Wow, you couldn't wait. No random drunk midnight walk tonight. No, unfortunately, Cyclone, that was a very rare occurrence you saw of me doing that. And I can prove that on my VOD channel. And if you're a tier 3 sub, you will see it very clearly. Early Eep is nice, I agree. It's already 12:40 in the morning. And I'm obviously going to have to do this VOD. But I'll be back. This is a shorter stream than usual. I apologize for that. But I'll be back soon. I want to make sure things are working. They do. I can't make any promises, Regina. As an adult, I do what I do. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Multi-stream Paul? Multi-stream what? To YouTube as well? We've done that, but it fucks up my local recording, which I don't like. I like to have a good, strong recording for YouTube, and it kind of messes with that. Even though I know if I do multi-streaming and don't bother about a local recording, the YouTube video gets way more views. And it actually generates more money if I do that. But for some reason, I like having a local recording with a higher quality, so then I can do some fun shorts with it, but whatever. Maybe I'm shooting myself in the foot. But anyway, you guys take care. I'm going to send you off to... Who'd you fancy? You want to see Papa Pete? He's doing Uncharted finale. Oh, he needs all the... Oh, actually, is this the ending? Oh, I think he just finished. Oh no, he just finished. All right, I'll send you over to the cats. That'll do. Yeah, he's ending. Sure. Let me send you off to the cats. All right, guys. You take care. I will be back tomorrow, I believe. I'm pretty sure. I've also got to put the bins out right now. And yeah, I'm safe and sound. Don't you worry. Everything's good. Everything's great. Don't worry about the raid message because it's going to a cat channel where no one looks. So don't worry about that too much. Just ciao for now, guys. And I'll see you soon. And to all the tier 3s, you get to have your names mentioned now. So you can be embarrassed by this lovely message. I appreciate you all. Thank you so much, and take care. Thank you all for the love and the support. Anyone that sent anything, in, be it a gifted sub, a bit, you name it, appreciate it all. Thank you so much, guys. I'll see you all soon. Ciao for now, guys. Bye bye.